Oh my goodness, you guys, I fell right down the well of Pinterest references. Help. Sorry. I was trying to find a good, like, starter ship to work on, and ended up just trying to figure out all the different types of ships, like what qualifies as a ship. Is a boat a ship? I feel like a boat is usually smaller. So, excuse me, now I have hiccups. I'm all worked up. I have a variety of ships in the ship category. Let's learn about some really fast, because I sure don't know. Found this nice little chart. All kinds of ships, really. Let's see. I don't trust my computer these days. I've got my graphics card monitoring thing up right now to keep an eye on stuff and make sure that everything works. But for now, I'm just gonna try and keep everything like a minimal number of things open to prevent hopefully another crash like we had yesterday. I have not been able to see what the error code is, but yeah. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah, so we're doing ships today, just because I haven't done like a vehicle in a while, or any kind of like environmental piece, that something that could go like be a setting or go into a background. So I figured it was time. You're drawing actual ships. I thought something. Oh, did you mean like partnerships? Relationships? Is that what you were thinking I was drawing? This is a safe for work stream. But if anybody has any suggestions for, like, if you know of a type of ship, like if you know about any ships that would be interesting to draw, you can look at my reference folder. I believe it's pinned at the top. Thank you, Amaze, for doing that. A Trimarian. I don't even know what that is, Ungoy. But thanks for being here, guys. Let me scroll up and say hi to everybody. Boy, I hope my computer doesn't crash again. That was so disheartening yesterday. Let's see. I want to pick like an easy. I wanted to pick like a sailboat, like a simple sailboat to start with. Nothing in like too crazy of a pose. So I think I'm gonna go with this, and we'll see if we can figure out what kind of ship this is. Based on this, I'm gonna say it's a sloop. I don't know. Maybe a sloop. Yeah. Could be a cutter. I don't know. I don't know what any of these ship things are. Anyone know anything about ships? Feel free to speak up. But yeah, we'll keep this handy. I feel like this breaks it down into the shapes really nicely. But yeah, let's learn how to draw some boats, guys. I am going to post that I'm online because I have not done that today. I'm gonna go a little longer today just because this is my only stream today, so I'll probably go until about 12:30. Normally we end around noon, 11:30 or noon, kind of my goal typically. But yeah, I don't know anything about this. Has anyone ever been on a sailboat? I have been one time on a sailboat. It was very fun. It's definitely something I've always wanted to try, but it was like 2 years ago, so I don't really remember very much, other than you have to duck when the mast is like swinging, like you don't want to get hit and knocked into the water. Stop blowing holes in my ship. Yeah, feel free to make as many Pirates of the Caribbean references as you guys want to. Totally fine with that. Yeah, so far my CPU is not overheating, so I don't think the crashing is an overheating issue. I really don't know what it is. It could be like a software driver issue that's crashing everything, which feels very strange. I'm not sure what I'm using that would cause that, but I need to look into it today. Okay, sorry guys, I'm behind. Drawing ships for warm-up sketches today. Please send help. How do you do this? This is why we call it the art gym, guys, because I would never attempt this on my own. Like, I would never, if I didn't have accountability, if you guys weren't sitting here watching me do this right now, this would not be happening. So thank you, if anyone is here for the first time, for just surprise, you're my accountability partner and you didn't know it. If you want to draw along with me, you're welcome to do ships. If that does not sound exciting to you, or if you're like me and like you would need to be on screen having people watching you draw in order to do this, feel free to pick something else to warm up with today. The whole point of warm-up streams is just to get your pencil moving, to get those art juices flowing, to get your day started doing a study. It can kind of wake up some of the, I don't know, shake out some of the rust and I guess wake up some of the latent inspiration, for lack of a better word, I guess. Sometimes it's easy to feel stuck in what you're drawing. So part of why I'm challenging myself to draw things outside of my comfort zone is, one, just to be more familiar, but two, just to like feel motivated to work, I guess, for lack of a better thing to say. Oh, we have a draw me an animal, a thylacine. Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to do that, Dangerous Buttons. Let me finish making this post and I'll warm up to my warm-ups with an animal. So thank you. This is a new game we've got here on stream. Guys, I'll explain how it works in just a second. But yeah, anyway. So if anyone does post anything on social media that you want me to see, if you don't want to join Discord to participate in the showcase at the end, and you just want me to see your work, tag me on social media, but also use the art gym hashtag. I'm gonna try that one for a while. I think it will work a little better. Sketching, I don't know. I don't know how to tag anything that I post on social media ever. But yeah, I'd love to see what you're doing. I'm happy to share it or repost it. But yeah, make sure, especially if you post on Instagram, that you tag me, because there's a very high likelihood that I will not see it on Instagram specifically, because Instagram's algorithm is terrible. Okay, let me close as many windows as I can so that the computer doesn't hate me. And let's do draw an animal. Oh, before I do, let me see who else in chat and say hi to everybody. I try not to, I don't want to ignore anyone. I make sure everyone knows I appreciate them being here, because I super do. Paleontologist VA, amazing fan, good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Danish Viking, Mochi, hey guys. Be Diesel, hey, how's it going? Good to see ya. Hope you're having a good morning. Dropping some in Discord. Nice, yeah, we have a Discord too. I don't know if that link's been posted, but if anyone wants to check out the Discord, you can do so there. There's a warm-up art section, and it sounds like Amaze is posting some references in the stream event section, which, let me make sure that I actually posted a link to the references. I sure didn't. Hold on. Let's go back to the place where, there it is. Ships. Thank you for that reminder. Here's more if people need them. Okay. Yinglaroo, hey, welcome on back in. It's so good to see you. Honored to have you. How you doing? I'm glad you like the little dancing dinosaur, the raven, and thank you for being here as well. I love that dino. He's actually based on that dancing duck that they were talking about in the general chat this morning in my Discord. But I really like the dino. Is it a dino or a slug? I don't know, but I like it. I feel like it's very all-purpose. Hope you guys are ready for some old music today. You had to cancel. Oh, I'm so sorry, Isel. I hope everything's okay. The Casey Snow? Oh my gosh, that makes me sound way more prestigious. Isel, I don't know if you saw yesterday, but we voted on the game that we're going to be playing. For anyone who missed it, we voted on the game that you guys earned from me, and the winner was Journey. I've never played it, but, you know, thankfully it looks like it's going to be an easy one-shot. So, I was going to be home today, yeah, but I decided to come in. I've got a friend visiting today, so I need to get more work done. So I'm just not going to do my laundry today. I'm going to have to wait. That's usually why I stay and stream from home on Tuesdays, but let's see. Like catamaran, but 3 holes. I'll have to look what that is, a trimaran. Do you know stuff about ships, Ungoy? Please educate me. Holy cow. And Miss Anonymous, I don't know if I said hi officially, but hello. It's good to see you. Come from parts of the Caribbean. Yeah, same. Same. Sid Meier's pirate that looks like a sloop. It is a sloop. Hey, that's what I said. Is that what I said? Did I get it right? Yeah. See? Look. It looks like that. Hey, Ultimate Pumpkin Pie, how you doing? You've never been on a sailboat, but you have been on a ferry. Oh, a ferry boat's a good idea. I need to look up a ferry. Thank you. If anyone has ship ideas, please. I put some battleships in there. I put some, like, sailboats, some of these kinds of ships, but if you have any other ideas, let me know. I have an aircraft carrier in there, some oil tankers, some shrimp boats. That's all I could think of. Yeah, that's okay, Ultimate Pumpkin Pie. The VOD for the showcase is going to be up, although it's in 2 parts. Actually, if you just want to see the showcase, watch part 2. My stream crashed during the first part of my stream, or my whole computer crashed. So just watch part 2 if you just want to see the showcase. They both should be up for about 14 days. You were on a US carrier for a week. Oh wow, that's interesting. Holy cow. Alright, so draw me an animal redeem. Here's how this works. This is a brand new game you can play here on stream. I think it's only like a couple times a stream that it's available. Got a whole little folder here. This was one from yesterday. Somebody said a Daswalia. That was what I thought it was. I was wrong, FYI. But I got a little folder here to help me keep track of this stuff. So we're gonna draw a thylacine. The way it works is basically you can't give me any hints. So if you give a hint, your post will get deleted. So please don't give me hints at all about what the animal is. I'll write the name down, and I have like 5 minutes to just see if how well I can draw it. And I actually do know what a thylacine or thylacine, how do you guys say it? I do know what this is. So I'm gonna do my best to draw it, but we'll basically have a few minutes. I'll do my best, and then we will go learn about it a little bit together on Wikipedia. So anyway, let's see, it is 10:23, so this will be my warm-up. I'm gonna draw a thylacine. Let's see if I can remember. I'm trying to visualize what they are in my head. I know they have these really big mouths, like really long. I've actually drawn a thylacine Cerberus before for Monster March. Just trying to remember what they're. They kind of look doggish, but they're not dogs. They are marsupials. It's an extinct marsupial. We did marsupials yesterday. Is that what inspired this, Buttons? Hey, Charzia, how you doing? Thylacine. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, so basically they have like, I just remember they have like really long bodies and like stripes. I'm trying to remember how long their tails are. I want to say they're like this, like almost kangaroo-y maybe? I could be wrong. This is going to be my best guess thylacine, guys. Oh, they do have really weird legs. Hold on. I do remember this. They have like super low slung ankles, if I remember. I don't know. Oh, they have such weird legs, but I wish I could remember how to draw them. We're just gonna draw regular doggy cat-like legs, but I know this is not correct. I feel like they have like super low knees or something. I decided to go look at it. I feel like it's something like that. Okay, and then they've got stripes, but I think the stripes are only halfway up the body, if I remember. Yeah, this is basically like a little game you guys can play if you'd like with me. Feel free to draw your own version if you want to. But I will basically see, I've got a few minutes left. I made the body too low. Feel free to double check me if you want to pull up what a thylacine looks like. It's just really, I think they're really interesting because they're very dog-looking, but they are not canines. They're really interesting critters. I feel like I drew their legs too short. This looks like a wiener dog thylacine. Hold on, let me try and fix this. Oops, how do I don't remember how to adjust. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm trying not to read chat just in case somebody's accidentally giving a hint. So I will catch up on chat in a minute. I just remember they have really long noses with like big mouths, lots of teeth, and that they have this kind of, I think like a yellowish brown coat color, and then striping. I just can't remember how long their tails are, how thick they are. I think a squirrel's trying to get into my studio here, guys. Something is, anyway. So I believe another name for this is the Tasmanian tiger, folks. So if you're not sure what a thylacine is, that is they're both common names. I guess it just depends on what you want to call them. But these are, at this point, they're kind of cryptids. They are extinct as far as we know. There are people who claim that they have seen them over the years. It's a very common claimed sighting, but there's been no evidence found. Like no scat, no bones, no sounds. So it's hard to say, but there are big swaths of jungle in Tasmania where these potentially, I guess, could still be in existence. If they are, they're an extremely small and reclusive population. I believe the last official sighting was like in the 70s. But they've been extinct for quite some time. I don't remember what their markings are specifically, so we're just gonna make it up. I just remember they have kind of a reddish tinge. Dark feet? I don't know. I like dark feet. We're just gonna give them dark feet. I don't remember anything about their markings other than the stripes. And then we will, we'll learn about it and see how close I got. So this is the game, guys. I stole this from Monster Pie Zoe. She plays it on her stream a lot, and it always is a lot of fun when she does it. She does these super cute, like, traditional drawings. If I ever get brave, maybe I'll pull out some art supplies and do it too, because that seems like a good way to use up some art supplies. But for now, I'm doing it digitally just to try it out. This is a brand new redeem that I just set up last week, so. Okay. I'm gonna make up the tail stripes. I just feel like they have lots of stripes, but I don't know how many. I want to say it's like this. There we go. Alright, there we go. There's my warm-up. Thank you for redeeming that, Dangerous Buttons. Now we're gonna go, oh, here, I guess I'll give it some pink in its ear. That was about 5 minutes. I might have gone like 30 seconds over. But there we go. There's my thylacine. Well, let's see how close I got. Oh, well, you guys get the idea. It was the 30s or 40s when the last one died in a zoo. Yeah, let's learn about it though. That's kind of the point, right? Hey Paradox Moose, hey Lost Pixel, how you doing? And hope you guys are doing well. Trezzy, I think I said hi, but thanks for being here. I don't know if I missed anyone else while I was avoiding chat. There we go. Oh, PJ, hey, how you doing? All right, let's look. So a real thylacine looks like this. I got kind of close. I definitely made the ears way too long. But let's look at this recolored image from a video of a thylacine. So here is what a thylacine looks like, guys. Well, a little more Cody looking. I definitely made its nose too broad and its ears too long. But there's those low slung ankles. I remember looking at those when I was drawing the Cerberus and noticing how short that little foot bone is and how long and low slung those hips and legs are. So you know, I didn't get it super spot on, but it's you know, for not looking, I suppose it's not too bad. Let's learn about this guy. This is the Wikipedia page. Okay. So, thylacine, also commonly known as the Tasmanian tiger or Tasmanian wolf, fills that same niche, maybe, is an extinct carnivorous marsupial that was native to the Australian mainland and the islands of Tasmania and New Guinea. I think New Guinea is where they think there might still be some. Died out in New Guinea and mainland... Oh, maybe not. I could be wrong. Possibly because of the introduction of the dingo, which never reached Tasmania. So maybe it's Tasmanian forest that they think they still are. Prior to European settlement, around 5,000 remained in the wild on Tasmania. In the 19th century, they were perceived as a threat to livestock, and bounty hunting was introduced. So sad. The last known of its species died at the Hobart Zoo in 1936. It's a cultural icon. Let's see if we can see about the sightings. They're closely related to the numbat, which I totally believe, because look at the face. I don't know. They just have a really similar structure to all of these guys. I was looking at foals yesterday when we did marsupials. So cool. Here's a video compilation of some of the only existing thylacine footage. So you can see how these guys move and how their faces are so interesting. You can see the pouch. They've got a pouch. That's what makes them a marsupials. They have a pouch down there under their tail. That's where the babies are held. Look at this pretty animal. The tails are very stiff. Super interesting. It's so crazy how dog-like they are. But look at when they open their mouths. It's just like a... I don't know. There's one video somewhere of one yawning that's just like so intense looking. It almost looks like a stretched out mongoose or something. I think it's a backwards pouch, but I could be wrong. We'll check into it in a second. I'm fascinated. These little soft ears. And look how narrow their faces are too. Yeah, I definitely got that wrong. Kind of sad that this isn't the yawning one. Oh, we have quite a bit of footage. Okay. Looks a bit like Scooby-Doo. Yeah, to answer the question, oh, look at them. Look at the way they stand up on their legs. You can really see how kangaroo-like those hind feet are. Do you see the way that they use those toes? We studied the kangaroo foot yesterday. Really interesting. Woo! Maze! I'm not squirreling. This is the game. What are you talking about? Oh, I forgot the white patch on the back. Bummer. Let's see if I can find the yawning one. I want to see the yawning one. What are they doing? They're just... Oh, there it is. Look at that. Okay, that's the one I always think of, is this part right here. Look at how wide they can open their mouths, guys. Look at this. It's so crazy. It's got a massive, massive maw. I wonder if he does it again from the side. Can't remember. Look at that. Look at that face shape. Oh, it's like a very, like, arched Roman nose. So distinctive. Ah, look at it. Oh, so crazy. Okay, anyway, that's all I wanted to see. Kangaroo dog, yeah. The chap can eat an entire bowling ball. I know, right? Okay, let's watch that big yawn again. There it is. Holy cow, look at that. Ah, oh, no, missed it. Anyway, this is the Tasmanian tiger, Tasmanian wolf, thylacine, whatever you want to call it. Fascinating critter. Thank you for that redeem, dangerous buttons. And there it is. Anyway, really cool critter. You know, hopefully it does still exist. I don't know. Distribution, habitat, ecology and behavior. Extinction. Here we go. Seems why the chauvinist is feared as a poultry thief. Even though the animal is in captivity. That's so sad. Last of the species was what we were just watching. Unconfirmed sightings. So here's the unconfirmed sightings all over Tasmania. Apparently there's lots of... I don't have time to get into all of this, but no one has been able to produce evidence of the animal's existence. So, yeah. I'm gonna say it's most likely extinct, but hey, it's fun to think about. It'd be nice. All kinds of talk about resurrecting recently extinct animals like the thylacine, which I don't know, interesting to think about. But there we go. That was the game. Alright, now that we are done looking at the thylacine, let's go ahead and draw some ships. I feel warmed up for my warm-up now. So far, computer looks like it's not gonna die, so that's exciting. Hopefully that continues. I'm gonna draw this sloop, guys. But like I said, if you want to draw something else and you want to be a part of the warm-up showcase, feel free to pick an animal or do people or do whatever you feel like studying this morning. If you want to challenge yourself with ships, though, there's a link at the top of chat. You can click that, find some references, and go to town. Just make sure whatever you show in the warm-up art section is actually a warm-up or a study. Please don't put any finished work in there or anything that was like, I used reference to draw this image, but I didn't, it's not specifically for study. You can share work like that in ArtShare. Okay, let's get started. Streamer might be stalling to avoid boats. Maybe. I was just nerding out about animals, though. No, we were playing the game. We gotta learn about it. That's like the whole point. It's all good. But thank you for keeping an eye on me. Alright, I'm gonna draw a ship now. If a kangaroo was a dog. Exactly. What did they eat? You know, we could have looked at that. I didn't see that question. But Amaze will scroll me if I go back, so. If you guys want to go look up the, if you want to read more about the thylacine, if you want to study a thylacine, you know, that'd be kind of cool. Let's see. Let me send you a link in chat. For anybody who wants to learn more, feel free to share any fun facts you learn. Don't mind a little Casey's creature feature mixed into my study. Paleontologizing was talking about the Bring Mammoths Back to Life journey, and he says we're not there yet. Yeah, I remember that conversation. I was talking to Balint about that too. I'm sure Balint has a lot to say over at Science Streams. But yeah, I don't think we're there yet. Although, I don't know. The mammoth I thought was a little more plausible. I think cloning in general is not there yet. Lito was talking about that on Science Streams a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. She had like they did a whole session on cloning and like how it works and what the issues are with it, like where they are in this research on how to make it more viable or if it's even viable. It was really interesting. I kind of wish that VOD still existed. I want to go back and relearn about that. It'd be funny if people were on the cusp of cloning the thylacine, then later that week one pops up on someone's doorstep. That would be how it works, right? It's like we spend all this money trying to resurrect a creature, and then it's like, boop, we're still here. That wouldn't I mean, it would surprise me, but it would be very, I don't know, par for the course, I suppose. Straight lines are hard, guys. Anyone else feel like straight lines are hard? Straight lines are hard for me. I know we cloned a sheep in the UK decades ago. Yeah, there's been quite a few livestock clones. I mean, you can clone your pet. The problem is, like, it might look like your pet, but there's so much, it's a really interesting conversation about nature versus nurture, right? So often clones actually typically do not have the demeanor at all of, the animal that they were cloned from. There was the guy who like really loved his pet cow or something in some European country. I forget the name of it, but basically when he died, he had him cloned, and then the clone was like uncontrollably angry and like not a good animal. So it's kind of fascinating, right? Like we think about nature versus nurture with humans, but I don't feel like we think about it as much with animals, but it's totally a thing. Yeah, but I recommend checking out Science Streams and asking about cloning. If you have other questions, I sure can't answer them. I have a rudimentary knowledge at best, based on pretty much things that I learn on their streams. So, I don't know what I'm looking at here. Yeah. Seems it would be more likely to resurrect more recently extinct creatures like the thylacine first. Yeah, that's what you think, and I feel like that's kind of what they're leaning toward, like the dodo, the thylacine. You know, there's quite a few animals like the baiji. I mean, heck, cloning could be helpful in saving the vaquita, which we talked about a few days ago on stream. I will make an announcement once I have more information about what I'm going to be doing for that. For that National or World Vaquita Day, Save the Vaquita Day, coming up in September, but hopefully I'll be able to do a stream that day. It is on a Saturday, so I'm gonna have to reach out to my job and make sure that they know to schedule me a late start shift that day so that I can either a late start shift or an early shift, like a shift that ends early so I can stream in the afternoon. But, yeah. Alright, I feel like I got the basic idea there. I'm not gonna get super detailed. It's just like an identical twin. They're their own individual. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Well, and identical twins aren't clones, though. I think there are still, like, I don't know, something about, I'm probably not well-versed enough on this to actually comment, but, I think even with identical twins, like, I know some twins that are quote-unquote identical, and there are differences in their physical appearance, too. Genetics are so interesting. If you have questions about genetics or you just want to know more about, like, if you want somebody you can ask about that stuff, Science Streams is a really good resource for that. He is a molecular biologist. He and so has his wife, and they both have done lots of lab work on genetics, and super knowledgeable people. Highly recommend their streams. They stream together on science streams. The positive ferret, yeah. Science is a very good bean. You'd love to get a boat like that when you retire. Nice. I think it'd be fun, but I feel like there are a lot of upkeep, aren't they? Don't really know much about it. You had a roommate that had a clone dog and as a client. What? She said the dog was just weird. Not really a dog? Wait, what does that mean? I've heard that their lifespans aren't as long. I'm not sure how accurate that is. Let's do another sailboat. There's some really interesting ones here. From your limited understanding, ferrets are smelly chaos noodles. Yeah, that's what I think they are too. Hey, Paleo Ken, how's it going? Good to see ya. Welcome on in. Are you out at the dig site right now? How's that going? Tell everybody I say hi if you are. We are studying ships today because I don't know how to draw a ship. What do you guys think this one is? We're using our handy dandy ship chart here. Oh, that's not right. Where'd my ship go? There it is. What do we think this is? Is this the same type of ship I was just drawing? Or is this a... Wait, it looks like this one. It looks like a trawler, maybe. Is this a trawler? I'm just looking at the number of sails, really. Got one at the front. I don't know the names of the parts of a ship. Got that one in the middle. That, and the one on top. I think it's that, but I don't know. Who knows? No longer. Oh man, that was a short trip. Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is Tuesday. I suppose you do have to work at some point. Well, I hope you had fun out there. I saw that it was pretty windy. I was traveling a lot this round. Haven't been able to really watch that many streams, unfortunately. They're just not the dog you cloned. Yeah, it's not the same for sure. Clone dogs are born alone and never raised in a pack. That's true. They don't really understand what's going on as a result. And can have, that makes a lot of sense actually. They're just not. They're not socialized animals. You'd think they could like clone a bunch at once and like raise them together as puppies or something. Oh boy, how do you draw boats? I don't know. Would anyone in chat ever clone an animal? I'm curious if anyone's ever considered doing that. It's kind of like raising someone as a horse, but expecting them to act like a human. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, it makes absolute sense. Yeah, huh. Fascinating. The idea of cloning dogs doesn't sit right with me. Yeah, there's already so much. That's so true. That's such a great point. There's so many dogs in shelters that need adoption. As much as you would miss your golden, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too, I think. I also just think it may not be healthy, you know, as far as like the grieving process. It's like you miss your animal, but you're like you can't reverse death. Like that's not how life works, unfortunately. And I feel like trying to love an animal because it looks like an animal you once loved almost feels kind of like you don't really want that animal. Like I don't know, that would be sad. Like I'm trying to think of like if I was a human, that would be like the worst feeling, right? Like you know you're only being loved vicariously in a way. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could see why somebody would want to if they had an animal for a very specific purpose, like if it was a super rare breed of something and they're trying to save that breed, or you know, like a species, or maybe if it's like a famous animal that's like famous for a coloration or something, and you just want to keep like that's, I don't know, but that feels like such a small instance, you know. I'm not sure if it, and ethically, like I'm not even gonna do the ethics of clothing, but like I'm trying to understand why people would want to spend that kind of money and do that when they know they're not gonna get the same animal. It's interesting. It says a lot more about human psychology, I think, than anything, honestly. Yeah, it's not gonna be the same dog for sure. It's closest to having the animal's pup. Yeah, that's, I suppose, treating it like it's, yeah, that's a good way to think about it. It's like you have a offspring of that animal that looks very similar to it. I feel like that'd almost make it worse, though, if the critter was poorly behaved. This song. I'm not good at proportion, guys. I keep making everything too small. I'm gonna color this one. I like the shapes in these scales. Like strappy lines too. I don't know what any of these do. Pretty sure cloning is one of those things. There's 1,000 cautionary tales in science fiction. Yeah, for sure. That's true. Kind of like AI. Weird. It's almost like humans don't tend to listen to cautionary tales. Yeah, but what if I try anyway? What if I'm the exception? What if this time? What is wrong with this? So many sailing ships, I know. Yeah, I don't know much about them, Yulin, and also hello, how are you? Like I said, if anyone has any ship knowledge that you want to share, I am super open to learning. And that I drew that line. Okay. I do like the colors in this little boat, though. Ships are a lot like cars, and there's probably a type for any conceivable. That's true. Yeah. It's almost like humans don't listen. Yeah, we certainly don't pay attention to history. You would think. That'll last. Yes, we should take bets on how long it takes my computer to crash. Do we think it's gonna happen today? It always seems to happen after a raid. Oh, and also Autonet, I'm so sorry, you waved and I totally didn't, I don't know if I said hi. I feel like I missed somebody else too. If you said hi and I missed you, I apologize. Mochi, did I say hi to you? I'm sorry. Hello. Whoever I missed saying hi to, please know that I appreciate having you here. Want to learn about big sailing ships like those Hornblower? I don't know what that is, but Master and Commander I tried to read that actually in high school or college maybe. Couldn't get into it. Might try again when I have any amount of time though. That sign won't stop me because I can't read. Oh gosh. do sailboats now. It's probably time to move on to something a little more complex. I think I've figured out the basic triangle. We'll see if I can figure out anything a little bit more intense. If you don't care much for combat, then I would do some digging for sailboats. Oh no, I actually don't mind the combat. I feel like the pace was just really slow for me. And they used so many, obviously, shipping terms that I didn't know. It was just hard for me to follow what was happening. Like, I had to keep stopping to look up the parts of the ship and figure all that out. So, it is interesting, though, to think about how big a role ships and sailing played in the, like, history of humans and just how niche it is now. Interesting. I guess that's true of a lot of things with the advancement, I should say, of technology, but it's funny, you know? It's like interesting funny. I know this middle pole is the mast, and I'm pretty sure this is the boom, or I guess this would be the boom. But I don't really know much else. I have very vague memories of sailing with a friend. I hated most of the intricate stuff. Really? You don't think they're super niche? I mean, I guess in certain cultures, you're not wrong there. I just don't know that many people personally here in America with boats, or that do sailing. I guess that's maybe it's niche in like Western culture, but I just like thinking about like how much like all military boats were sailed or had sails, you know, like the ancient Pacific Islanders sailing across the ocean, and I just feel like you heard so many more stories about boats from like older times. I don't really hear much these days. Well, I haven't always lived in Colorado. And, like, I feel like the only people I know that have boats have always had them for luxury. Like, it was just like a toy. It's not really something they rely on, you know? I don't know. It could just be me. Maybe I'm not articulating this well. There's certainly plenty of people who still fish for a living in the world. I just don't know any of them personally. Like, the only way to travel was by boat for a long time, you know? Just, like, stuff like that. Yeah, people sail for fun, but like, you don't hear any like, you know, Ishmael level reliance on boats or like Mayflower stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not thinking through my thought. Wealthy people, yeah, exactly. Yeah, like rich people. They're rich people toys. That's what I think of, at least in the West, when I see a boat. I'm like, this is a toy. It's not really like something you're relying on to sustain your life, like it used to be in some ways. Like. They were the reason I get my packages. That's true. They are the reason you get your packages from China, but like that's the most, I feel like, direct. I don't know, that's such an indirect connection, maybe. Maybe I'm just, yeah, maybe I'm just not saying it well. You did more shading on the John Barman sketch. Oh, nice. I'd love to see it. Feel free to drop it in Discord or in chat. Treasure Island is great. I read that one too. Shipping has, yes, in a world economy, it's just not everyday life. That's I guess that's a better way of saying what I'm trying to say, Rue. Listen, I grew up in DFW, Amaze. There's like 5 massive lakes there. Every other person owns a boat, but it's all for pleasure, you know? Transfer to fishermen and longshoremen, yeah. Yeah, like I'm trying to think, the only people I know who even spend any time on anything like a ship are people in the military. Or like, I don't know, actually, if you work on an oil rig, do you spend time on boats or do you just hang out on the rig? 'Cause it's not really a ship. It's like an ocean structure. I don't know. The merging of shipping into giant vessels probably reduced. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, so you grew up in DFW and moved to Colorado? Yeah, we're opposite, Rue. We are opposite, yes. I grew up in DFW. I spent most of my life there. Although I'm approaching 8 years now, I think, here in Colorado. No, actually, hold on. I moved here at the end of 2015. It's been 9 years. Holy cow. Yeah, I've lived in my current apartment for 6 years this month. That just blew my mind a little bit. It'll be 9 years in September, guys. Holy cow, I had no idea I'd been here this long. Ye old Texan immigrant. I know, I'm the worst. I know, Ken, I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. I know. One of the first things I learned when I moved to Colorado is that everybody here hates Californians and Texans, and I should change my license plate as soon as possible, because if I didn't, I would get keyed. Literally was the first thing I was told. Story as old as the 2000s. Are you a native, Ken? Oh, you're from Wyoming. That's right. Yeah, see? Oh my gosh. Too funny. Yeah, I didn't actually like get my license plate changed for a while because I didn't really drive when I first moved here. I was working from home and I was rarely driving. So I had my Texas plate for quite some time. Why is this so small? Somehow I managed to make a really small canvas. Hold on, I'm gonna try and do this. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I did that so tiny. There we go. I have actual room to draw more things. Trying to be really good about labeling things. So bad at it. It is 11, so I'm gonna let's do a different type of ship. I'm gonna go for another maybe 40 minutes, and then we will look at what you guys are drawing. Again, if you don't want to draw ships, you do not have to draw what I'm drawing. But I'd love to see any warm-up studies you guys want to share in the warm-up art section of the Discord. Looks like we do have an ad starting in like 3 minutes, FYI. Just so everyone's aware, we do ads, 3 minutes of ads once an hour. So, you know, feel free to use that time to stretch, do all the things. Casey doppelgangers. we're like opposites. We're opposites for sure. Let's see. I do loosely follow a number of people on YouTube that live on sailing vessels. Oh, interesting, you loading in. Wow. That's fascinating. I'd love to see some links to that, actually. If you didn't mind sharing. You don't have to do it now, but maybe drop some in the Discord or something. Complain about Texans, but I've dated quite a few, so I think I'd just like to make noise. Yeah, most people do. I hear the same complaints from people from Texas about people from other states. I hear everybody complains about Californians. Everybody complains about anybody who moves from out of state, so... Frankly, I think the states that, the larger states just have more people who are going to move places, you know? Get a lot of people from New York, too. Let's see. The large sailing vessel that I know of... Wait. The last large sailing vessel that I know of was attempted to be sank off the coast of North Carolina in a storm because of poor decision making. That's sad. That's like recently? Yeah, that is super interesting. Yeah, I know about houseboats, but like, and there's like also there's like a whole culture that lives just on boats. It's somewhere in Asia off the coast. I don't know where. I'm assuming off the coast of China, but I could be wrong. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? It's a really interesting way to live. Oh yeah, I like it too, Tarzia. Glad you like it. I'm always happy when my music doesn't annoy people. Alright, let's do a big piratey looking ship. And then I'll do like a more modern ship. But I feel like I have to do one that looks like this. It feels required. Small floating communities all over Asia. Yeah, I forget that I watched a documentary about maybe one of them, but yeah, they basically just like their whole lives are spent on the ocean. It's really interesting. And I guess they have like, at least according to this documentary, they have like super extended length of time that they can stay underwater just because they're so practiced at holding their breath. I don't know. I wish I remembered that documentary name. This is a while ago that I saw it, so it could be outdated. Also, hold on. This does not look like a photo. Is this a photo? Yeah, I think this might be a painting. I don't want to study a painting. Either that or it's a weird AI image. Let me get this one off, actually. I don't want this. Oh, thanks, Tracy. I'm glad you like my music. Like I said, I do get a little nervous, so it's just all over the place. I feel like if I had more regimented's not the word, but if I had like, I don't know. I always worry that my music annoys people, so I'm glad it doesn't annoy you. Large sailing vessel. We'll just put that. Florence, yeah, to be fair, Florence and the Machine is a very safe bet. Aw, well that's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad that it's helpful. Let's see. Oh, we have an ad. We have an ad, folks. Watch out. Watch out for the ads. No floating cities. That's not what I'm talking about, yeah. The future will have floating cities due to world income problems. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Frankly, we may all have to live on the water at some point. Why can't I find a picture that I'm sure is an actual picture? Oh, no ad glitch is gone. Bummer. Wait, what new rollouts? What are you talking about? Are you telling me I'm about to lose my music? Do tell. Do tell. I'm very curious what that means. Yeah, I remember you saying something about that, Lagum Core. Make one for you. Oh yeah, are you asking about the reason I'm able to play music that's copyrighted on stream? If you ever watch my VODs back, there is no copyrighted music on the VOD, and that is because of a trick, indeed. Oh, here's a good one. Okay, this is actually a photo. Finally, that took way too long. Actually, maybe this isn't I can't tell if this is a painting or not. I'm second guessing myself now, because the sails in this one look kind of similar. I don't know. I'm not good enough to know. Alright, I'll just do a quick sketch of this one, I guess. Just don't want to study the wrong thing, you know? I always worry about that. This has got 3 layers of these booms, or whatever they're called. At least fun to get to know the general structure, and they're sort of attached, it looks like. That's interesting. Ads should be over, by the way. Ungoy, I'm really curious what you're talking about. People, what's the new rollout? happening on Twitch. We are in the Florence and the Machine section of the playlist, by the way. We are in the unsorted section of the playlist. So you're gonna hear a lot of things by similar artists. Hope that's okay. Hit that randomizer. Yes, this is a song about random violence. Don't mind at all. Totally, probably totally family friendly. I didn't even think about that. I mean, there's no cussing. It's just the being catchy. Sometimes these songs sneak in. What can I say? This is what not to do, kids. Alright, yeah, I don't know what I'm drawing. It's just a mess. Let's do some fun. And also hello, Lagumcore. I don't know if I said hello officially, but good to see ya. Sorry that you had to sit through ads. Yeah, it is pinned, Charzia. If you go into the Discord, you'll find it. Yeah. I have like screenshots of how I do it. Basically, there's like different tracks you can have play during different types of video. So like live video has one set of tracks, and then the recorded video is different. So yeah, follow that guide if you want to see how to do it. So yeah, what's this rollout? What are you talking about, Ngoy? I'm so curious. Scientific fun facts about boats. Hey Kev, how's it going? 1, sailboats work because within their sails, a little pinch of pixie dust. Ah yes, that's exactly how that works. 2, boats are able to stay on top of the water, not because of buoyancy or something dumb like that, but because water is so repulsed by the physical appearance of the boats that the water uses all of its strength to push the boats away. But water isn't that strong, so that's why they float. Yeah, this checks out. This absolutely checks out. Welcome on in, Kev. Hey Kev, we voted on the game. The game has been voted. I'm sorry to tell you that Jack and Baxter did not win, but my VODs are recorded and uploaded automatically. Yes, Charzia. I think that's only for if you're affiliate. Is that right? I don't know. It's been a long time. I got affiliate when I first started streaming, and then I just don't remember what was for affiliates and what wasn't. So I don't have to upload them manually, which is nice. And so I just set it to, on OBS, there's like a setting where I just have it say, hey, I have like a continuously playing safe track. It's like a 12-hour track of safe, like stream safe music. And it just like automatically posts that, basically. Let's see, hold on, this music is getting loud. Speaking of music. Let's see. For the record, the large ship I was talking about was the Bounty. Oh, sunk in Hurricane Sandy. Huh, that's sad. What's the game? Ooh, which game? Oh, yeah, you guys want to hear the game? Don't leave you hanging. Yeah, sorry, it's not Jack and Dexter, although there were some votes for it. The game I'll be playing is going to be Journey, guys. I'll be playing Journey on stream. I've never played it. The nice thing about it sounds like it's going to be a game I can finish in one sitting. And yeah, I'll be doing that on a Sunday sometime. So you guys have earned that for anybody who participated and tossed, you know, tossed bits of cheese into the pot to earn that game thing. This is the little command we used for it. I need to probably change that. But yeah, thank you. I set up a Steam account yesterday, so I just need to get in there and buy it. But if you guys, I did list on my Steam account like other games that you guys had suggested so that I wouldn't forget, basically. So those are all saved there. You're so not normal about Journey. I've heard good things like them, Corey. Yeah, everyone tells me that it's a really good, really beautiful game. So let's see if I can find this thing. Hold on. Yeah, so I added, if there's games you guys think I should play, I have a list somewhere on here. I don't know if anybody does Steam. I have tips on how to use it. I don't even know how to get to my list. Anyway, I linked it in the Discord. There was definitely a way to get to them. It's like games to be played or something. Where is Journey? There it is. Okay, and it's on sale right now for like $5. So I just need to like sit down and get my credit card like hooked up to it. But basically, we're gonna be playing Journey at some point on stream. It will be on a Sunday because that's the only day I have off and can do something like that. I have to work the other 6 days of the week, either here in the studio or at my part-time job. And I'll have to do it from home because I have a boundary rule. Like I don't do entertainment or games or anything like that from my studio. I don't want my head to like cross any wires and get into like relaxation mode when I'm here. So this setup, this rig, this space is all for work. So I won't be streaming from the studio, even though it'd probably be easier to find a time to do it. And if, you know, yeah, I don't know. I really don't want to make an exception. I really want to keep that as much as I'm able to. So I am working with my roommate to try and find a day that works for her. I did tell her like, hey, let me know when you're going to be gone like all day on a Sunday, and then that's the day I'll do it. So I don't know if she's got any trips planned this month, but I know she definitely has one in September. So if nothing else, it'll be in September, but that seems far away. So I'm going to try and see if I can find a date this month, and I'll let you guys know in Discord once we find a day. I might have to remind her too. It may be a little impromptu. I don't know. I'd rather it wasn't. But anyway, I'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, Journey has been a game that people have told me to play since it came out. So just don't often have time for games. Always working because I'm so cool and so fun. And have so much of a life. Good Geiger, 86. Welcome on in. What genres of games do you like? So typically the type of games that I like if I had to pick it, if I was going to sit down and play a game just for fun, usually it's RPGs. Things like Dragon Age. I really like Dragon Age Origins. I used to play a lot of Final Fantasy when I was in high school. I just haven't had time to sit down and play those long form games, really. Like, it takes me so long to get through an RPG now because I just can play so infrequently, and by the time I get back to them, like I tried to play Mass Effect, but I couldn't play for a few months, and then I totally forgot all the controls, and then I basically felt like I had to start over because I didn't remember the story, I didn't remember what was happening. So, it's really hard for me to get through a new RPG, but like a game I've played before, like I replay Dragon Age Origins pretty regularly. Well, regularly, like once a year, maybe. Just because I already know the story and I don't have to worry about following it. Have I heard of Shin Megami Tensei 5? No, I have never heard of this. So you're going to be in performing Don't Stop Believing? Yes, you load in, yes. We can totally do that. Although it might ruin the vibe. Doesn't Journey have like a really calm, like zen sort of a vibe? I feel like playing actual Journey would be different, right? This is the song that I misheard the lyrics on for like a decade. What am I doing? Why did I space these two things so far apart? What's wrong with me? Ah, these are so hard. I'm so not good at this. Guys. This is difficult. Could I stream a bit earlier so that you can watch out losing sleep? Yeah, so it would probably be on Sunday. The earliest I could start would be, at the absolute earliest, would probably be like 9:30 in the morning for me. But it really just depends on when my roommate is out of the house, to be honest. Like, I'm kind of at the mercy of her schedule. So I'll let you guys know. What is, so is this a good time for you? Because like this time, I could definitely stream it. But as far as like, I couldn't get up at like 5 in the morning. Probably I'd stream it. I would be talking too much and my roommate would be sleeping. See, that's the problem. I have to wait till my roommate's out of the house. Now, if she's gonna be gone like all weekend, I could probably flex a little bit, but... Oh yeah, no. I mean, it might end at that time because I feel like isn't the game like a 5 to 8 hour game? Like I've heard it's pretty short, but you know, if we do finish it in one sitting, which I've been told is possible, it might end around that time. But yeah, oh, I'm honored that you wanna watch me play. Hopefully people are interested in it. I know it's an older game, so I wasn't sure. I went and peeked on the Twitch category for it the other day and I was like, oh, like one person is playing this game. So I don't think it's like super popular or anything, which maybe will help with my fear of game Twitch. Maybe it'll be a good one to ease me into that. We'll see how it goes, guys. If it goes well, we may do another make me play game challenge, but we'll see. It's a 1 session game. Okay. Jersey, I'm glad. Florence the Machine is great. I have no problem hearing back-to-back Florence, but some people don't like hearing the same artist over and over. It's a bucket list game. Yeah, I remember everybody was talking about it when it first came out. You guys, I hate these ships. I'm bad at them. Let's move on to a battleship before I rage quit. I don't have the patience for the level of detail in these sails. I don't know how people do it. Like, ugh. Geometry. Blah. No thanks, Geiger. I don't think I do, but I appreciate it. Let's draw, you know what? Let's do a real tube of a ship. I'm gonna draw a submarine, guys. Just go a totally different direction. Make me feel super accomplished. Hold on. I want to do this submarine though, because it has color. Kind of looks like a whale. I'm just gonna do a totally color option here. It's so good. You've been playing SMTV? What is that? SMTVV? Listen, Ultimate Pumpkin Pie, there's something you all, not just you, that all of you should know about me. I am not pop culture savvy. If you haven't figured that out yet, I have no idea what people are talking about half the time. So you might have to literally spell that out for me. Of course, your boyfriend is a SMT challenge runner. Cool. Something... Let's see, Snowy Mountain Trail Challenge. That's what I'm going to assume that means. Snowy Mountain Trail Valley. I don't know what that is. But I'm glad. Wait, nope, it's not that. I don't know. My game knowledge is pretty bad. I have a PS2, and I basically didn't play anything after the PS2 because I couldn't afford / didn't want to buy anything else. Oh, Shin Megami Tensei. Okay, that's what Geiger was talking about, right? Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I know nothing about the game. Clearly. Okay. Well, Amaze, I don't know. Listen, that was like 6 chat lines ago. Maybe there's other games that start with S and have those letters. Possibly. Listen. There's lots of games. And I don't know what's popular. I don't know what's out recently. I literally just started playing Mass Effect, the first Mass Effect, and I'm pretty sure that came out like 2 decades ago. 6 chat lines ago is ancient history, yes. I mean, as you were listen, I'm trying to draw ships, okay? I'm not thinking about games. I'm trying to learn. Gosh. Stop distracting me, Amaze. Jeez. to be on task. You just started playing Halo. Yeah, I've never played. Wait, no. I did play one time. Long time ago. I played for like 5 minutes. And I literally, you guys, that's the most stereotypical Halo noob player. I literally couldn't figure out the the camera controls. So I spent the entire session like pointing at the ground or the sky. Just like, sorry, I totally forgot about this. We were at a Halo, my friends had a Halo party, and I was like, I've never played. And they're like, you'll be fine, Kaycem, you play video games. Like, okay. I play RPGs, not the same thing. Literally spent the whole time spinning and pointing at the ground or the sky. Just running. Firing bullets. Pretty sure I hit people on my team. Like, I don't know. I was literally a loose cannon. I totally forgot about that. Oh my gosh. I was not allowed to play a second round. I'll just say that. We need a scroll button for maze this time. That's right. That's right. That's what I'm getting at. It wasn't until recent years that you finally were able to play games. Yeah, see, I have a huge list of stuff that I wanted to play as a teenager that I just either didn't have money or time or the right console to do. That's also, honestly, guys, I'm a little nervous. That's part of why... part of why I never got a Steam account, so I'm kind of nervous having one. When I was in college, I definitely could have very easily been like an obsessed, like game addicted person. I have a big... I definitely I'm a completionist gamer is the problem. And I have a hard time like not doing every single side quest and every single like story unlock and every single whatever. So if I have any weird obsessive tendencies that emerge from this journey session, at least it's a simple game and I don't have to worry about getting super obsessed. Yeah, I actually intentionally have not upgraded beyond PS2 because I'm too afraid that I would be too tempted to distract myself with easy serotonin and the sense of accomplishment that video games get you addicted by, and I don't know. I'm a little nervous. We'll see. It hasn't been a problem in years, but I definitely, like, I had to stop playing games for a long time because I was just like, this is too tempting. It's too easy to feel like I'm accomplishing something here when, like, my life is hard. You know, very, very... And then I can just, like, do 100% of all of it and then just feel super accomplished. And then, you know, snap out of it a week later and be like, holy cow, I just, like, did nothing all week but play video games. So, a little scary. Oh my gosh! danielcorreiaart! Hello! Welcome on in. I'm so sorry that you have to see this. I'm struggling here. I'm drawing ships. I'm warming up with studies of ships. It's not my forte. I don't think I've ever actually drawn, maybe once have I drawn a ship. So I'm not doing a great job here, but thank you so much for that raid. Super, super kind of you. How was your stream? I hope you were doing well. Oh, you're very kind, Starlick. Thank you so much for following. Let me pull up what I normally do. Daniel, if you have anything you want to share, any links or images, I'd love to share with everybody in chat. We're all struggling? Okay, good. I'm glad it's not just me. If you guys aren't already following Daniel, seriously, stop what you're doing right now. Hit that heart button in life. Oh, yeah, we were just talking about that. If anyone's curious what I normally do, I tend to be more of an illustrator. Not tend to be, I am an illustrator. I'm trying to get into children's books. This is my current portfolio that I'm kind of fixing up and getting ready to pitch to agents and publishing houses. Hopefully this month. I was gonna do it last month and all kinds of stuff happened, but spreading love. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that, Starlight. It's really kind of you. I was working on this one yesterday. This is kind of where I stopped. I need to tweak it a little bit more, but you're following too many people. I don't think that's possible, Maze. There's too many good artists here on Twitch. You gotta follow him. He really is awesome. We've raided into Daniel a few times, and super amazing painter, digital illustrator. Holy cow. You will not regret a follow. Incredible character design, fantasy illustrator. He's awesome. I'm just trying to get in children's books, like I said. So here's sort of the pieces I've got that I'm about to pitch. Wish me luck. I'll let you guys know how it goes. But I also do creature design. So sometimes we'll do sea slug dragon streams. So that's actually coming up on tomorrow afternoon. The first Wednesday of every month right now is the day of the month that I'm doing these. We basically just look at a sea slug and then we design something. Oh my gosh! You got raided by follow bots and got demotivated. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I've never had that happen. I've heard of it happening. What does it mean? Does that mean like people just like spam followed you? PJ, thank you so much for giving that sub to Daniel. Daniel, enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing. I'm glad that Charzia, you're having fun. I'm intimidated by all these geometrical shapes in these ships. But I'm trying. Yeah, it was really nice of you, PJ. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support for the stream. And the love for our raider. It's a bot account just mass following your channel. I feel like, okay, so Daniel, I have this thing called Seribot. I don't know if... Let me see, hold on. Let me see if I can shout out Seribot. I don't think I can. I think it's this. You might want to check this out. This is supposed to be something that can stop follow bots, like hate raids, all that stuff. It can make it a lot easier for you and your mods. I have just recently implemented it, and so far we haven't had any issues. Of course, we didn't have any before, so I guess we'll see what happens. But it's really good at like getting ahead of it and being a little bit of extra protection outside of auto mod. So anyway, yeah, it was recommended to me by Science Streams, who had a hate raid recently, but then he found Seribot and he's been using it. So anyway, yeah, check it out. It's pretty easy to set up. You just like, yeah, go to that site and you just type it into the chat and it'll kind of set itself up basically. But anyway, welcome in raiders, to any raiders that are not bots. So sorry that happened to you, Daniel. That is really discouraging. But for anyone who is an actual human, if you'd like to see, this is the art that I do. I've also got some sculptures that I do. I'm kind of a variety art streamer. Got this little dinosaur that I made recently. I'll go ahead and switch over and show you guys that, and then we'll get back to drawing these boats. I'm totally not procrastinating drawing boats or anything, because I definitely really want to. There's a reason we call this the art gym when we do warm-up sketches. It's because I need accountability. Yeah, so anyway, I did this sculpture recently. I'm trying to get it to focus. This is Harvey, the hadrosaur. He was burned on half of his body, so his name is Harvey Dent. And I sculpted it on stream, I painted it on stream, and hopefully he'll be up for sale on Ko-fi soon. So anyway, that's what I do here, guys. Welcome on in. Stalling just a little, but I'm back to it now. Don't squirrel me, guys. I'm getting back to it. I'm doing my raid welcome. You have to welcome the raiders, guys. I'm being a hostess. Today I decided to draw ships, but we normally do other things. Raiders, yesterday we did marsupials, for example, so here was yesterday's studies. Hey, I'm not squirreling. I told you. Also, I was looking at chat, so you didn't scare me. That is what that's for, though, is to get me back on track. So I'll paint. But anyway, I was just trying to show the people what I do. Maybe they haven't been here before. I don't know. Anyway. Well, Daniel, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I didn't see any art from you, so I'm just going to show people on stream really fast. Now I do like to show art on stream when I get rated, guys, so I promise I'm not stalling right now. It's just I forgot to do this. Usually I try to do this right when I get rated. But if anyone forgot to follow Daniel, if you just came from his stream, check out his work. Seriously, you guys, this is what you're missing out on if you're not following him. Incredible painter. And some of this stuff is not even the most recent stuff he's been working on. He's been doing some really cool character designs. Super, super awesome work. Highly recommend giving him a follow. Like I said, you won't regret it, and you get to watch how he works, how he makes these pieces. So, right? Seriously. It does look amazing, right? You guys should go give him a follow. I'm not just saying that. Listen. I lurk on Daniel quite often. Plus, he gave me a really nice pep talk the other day, guys. Very nice guy. Yeah, it's amazing. Go follow him. Alright, well, enjoy the rest of your day. Daniel, enjoy your walk, enjoy your fresh air. I know you stream for a long time, so I'm sure that's exhausting. I feel like I get tired after like 3 hours. Wait, what's happening? Oops, hold on. Something's going on. Oh, there we go. I accidentally clicked the VOD. Anyway. Yeah, the detail's crazy. So crazy. Yeah, of course. You have a good one too. Thanks again for the raid. That was really kind of you. Yeah. And if anyone is here from the raid and wants to follow me on socials or see any of my other work or join my Discord, there you go. We have those things too. But no pressure. Feel free to hang out. And hey, you know what? If you're stuck here because you got raided in while you're lurking, well, thank you too. I appreciate all of you. I probably should be more detailed here, but listen. I'm just not that committed to counting all these windows, okay? I'm just gonna do that. That's all. It's a Kelly Clarkson song. It's definitely there's a now playing list below chat. I need to redo my overlays. That's something I forgot to schedule in this month. But I like it. I'm sorry if I hold on. I had a big old crush on a boy when this song was on the radio, and I felt very called out. So it has a very nostalgic place in my heart. I don't know, do you guys have songs like that? Surely. I can't be the only one. Yeah, oh my gosh. I would never have dated him. Even to this day, I was like, I'm glad I didn't. But, I felt seen. Would have definitely not ended well. And I'm glad I had the foresight to know that. But, that boy made it hard. I'll say that. One of those flirt machines, you know. Tricky ones, those. Let's see. And if anyone is here from the raid and you're like, what are we doing? So this is, I forgot to explain what warm-up strings are. Basically, we call it the art gym. The whole point is to get the bad drawings out. There we go. We're trying to get through all the crappy studies that you kind of have to do to skill build. And a lot of artists struggle to make time to do this. We kind of find excuses not to, at least I do. Maybe I'm just talking about me. Maybe the rest of you are all great at this and no one's telling me, but I suck at it. So that is why I started doing these on stream, because I needed accountability. If you would like some accountability, if you want to try and get better at things and you want people to study with, to hold you accountable, we do this Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday every morning. At some point, I'd like to do 5 days of this, like do a week where I do 5 warm-up streams in a week. It's like Monday through Friday. I thought I was going to be able to do that next week, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to trade this shift that I got. So, I don't know. I have a really long shift scheduled on Thursday that I'm having trouble switching because of training stuff. So, anyway, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try one more person, but if not, I won't be able to do it next week. So, but it's coming. I told chat that I would try to do it. Just because you guys are hanging out with me so much and got me up to 1,500 followers recently, which is incredible. Definitely never thought that would happen. Especially not so quickly. So, you know, figured I'd do a little fun stream week event, but we'll see. If not next week, maybe another week. My schedule at work comes out every, like, 2 weeks at a time in advance, basically. So I have to kind of wait. See what I get to hold. You have many songs like that, but they're not on the playlist because it make you sad. I do have a few songs like that, yeah, that I only listen to when I need a sad song day. You guys do sad song days, right? Where you just need to be sad for a little bit, just to get it out. I have a whole playlist for sad songs. You'd never be able to do studies ever. Oh, well, I'm honored, Tarzia. We're so happy to have you. I don't even know how you found these streams, but I'm so glad you did. Love seeing your work. Thank you for holding me accountable. I'm glad that we can do the same for you. I know that doing warm-up studies like this has literally been on my to-do list almost since I started freelancing back in 2015. And I just never made time. I've always found reasons not to do it, so I know I wouldn't be doing it because historically have not done it without accountability. So it just works better for me. Especially this kind of stuff. Like I said, I would not be drawing a ship right now. Not for you guys. Also, I feel like my proportions are not good on this, so please don't judge too harshly. Song request, sad songs, say it so much. Let Me Be Sad by Prevail. By I Prevail. I don't know that one. Are these songs you'd like to hear on stream? I don't know these songs. I feel like I've told, maybe I don't know if I've told you before, but you guys, I have a song. I don't have song requests just because I don't want to get trolled with songs on stream. But I do have a music share channel in my Discord, and I do dig through that looking for songs to add to my playlist every once in a while. So if you drop something in there, it may take me some time, but eventually you might hear it added to the playlist. I don't have time to update it as much as I'd like, but it is fun to go through there and see what you guys are listening to. I'm always looking for new music. I rarely have time to go find it myself. So thank you for keeping me from being just total pop culture swine. If you were to recommend a song, it would be strictly from musicians from Twitch. Hey, if you have streamers you want to recommend, we also have Stream Share. You don't have to just share your streams in Stream Share. If there's a streamer you really like that is going live on Twitch, anybody is always welcome to post the link to their stream in the Stream Share section. Just give a warning if it's not work safe, you know. I worry about that a little more here on Twitch than I do because I'm like rating and stuff. But if you recommend stuff, that's totally fine. There's only so much I can do. Because you know I like to listen to that stuff and hang out in some of those spaces in my free time, just not here live. Did you ever listen to those steam-powered giraffe songs? I think I don't remember. I know I'm a little behind on Music Share right now, but it's actually on my list of things to do this week, is to go through and update my playlist a bit and take out some songs. And when I first made this stream playlist, I just kind of ran through my music files and threw stuff in it, but there's been a few songs I'm like, oh, I need to get that out. Like, a few things today, actually. And a few things that I skip a lot, so. Things that maybe sounded good at the time that I'm no longer really wanting to listen to on stream. Yeah, feel free. I'm sure I will. If it's in there, just, you know, it takes some time, but I'm sure I'll get to it. I may have to, and I just may not remember. Sometimes I queue up a whole bunch and then just let it go. Okay, what am I looking at here? This is the hard part with stuff like this, is like, I don't even know. Like, what is this, like this looks like a toy. Like, what is on top of this sub? Anyone know anything about subs? Somebody said they were on a ship in the 80s. Do you know what this is? Like, this literally looks like an abacus. Like is this a toy? Like, what am I drawing? Just like these buoy things here. Aw, look at you, Amaze, being all sappy. Cute. Make all the single people jealous. That's right, there's love out there for you too, single people. What is love? See, now I just want to play love songs. In general, when I do song requests, it's either a song that references something relevant or a joke. Oh, I see. I see. Alright, I think I'm done with this stuff. Oh, Amaze, it's always complicated. the sub you're drawing is a 1950s or earlier sub that runs on diesel power. They were faster on the surface, but could dive underwater for stealth. Oh, wow. Thank you. How did you know that? Are you just saying things? You seem extremely knowledgeable about it, so I'm gonna trust you. This is one of those things like when I pop into a stream where somebody's like an expert in something. I would have no way of knowing if they were telling the truth or not. I'm just like, well, you sound like you know what you're talking about. And I don't have the knowledge to even know where to begin to research that, nor the time. That's cool. This looks like a hatch, but I can't quite tell. This is one of those things where it's helpful to know the anatomy of ships, and I don't know that, so I'm having a little bit of trouble here just because I don't know what I'm looking at. Kind of like when we draw animals, and you're like, oh shoot, I'm struggling with the anatomy because I'm not familiar with the anatomy, like I don't know what's going on. Alright, well, there we go. You grew up on military bases. Okay, okay. That's cool. I don't know, maybe it wasn't cool, but it's handy for our purposes right now, at the very least. Alright, let's draw a big ol' ship that is not a sailing ship. Do an aircraft carrier. Do an oil tanker. Offshore vessels. All day tonight, I know. Gonna be a holiday tonight, a holiday tonight, I know. Let's go. What a cargo ship. I don't think I put any of those on my list. Whoa, they look crazy. Too much going on. This night is gonna last forever. Last all summer long. This is crazy. Play that song. This almost looks like a city, not a ship, but I'm gonna pin it anyway. You guys look. Oh, hiccup. Look at this crazy cargo ship. I'm getting all loaded up and stuff. This, I mean, it looks like a city. So interesting. Wow. I know, right? I pinned that picture if anyone wants to draw it. Your brother went to the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs. Nice. Yeah, I've been there once. I had a friend who was in the Air Force and he took us there on a trip. We were camping up here. What? This doesn't look real. Is this a real picture? Is this real? Does anyone know if this is real? I'm gonna pin it. It looks like a real photo to me. Sorry, this is what's the problem with Pinterest, guys. I just wanted to see a cargo ship. Whoa, that one looks crazy too. Okay, I think I'll just draw this one. This one looks very standard. Also intense. Maybe I don't want to draw a cargo ship. Gonna be a holiday tonight. Oh, it's got a little tugboat. I like this one. I like the little tugboat. I'll pin this one. I'll do this one. This is a good photo. I can paint it if nothing else. It's got really nice colors. Okay, copy image. Sorry, that took me a minute, guys. Just FYI, you got about 20 minutes if you are still drawing. If you would like to be a part of the showcase at the end of the stream, just make sure you post a warm-up in the warm-up section. And I'll show it here on Twitch. As long as it's work safe, you know? I'm gonna scroll through real fast. Ooh, we got some cool ones in here. You guys did some. Oh, you guys are so good at this. Holy cow. Man. Killing it with these boats, guys. Yeah, but you don't have to do boats if you don't want to. Anybody is welcome to draw whatever they'd like, as long as it's work safe and a study. Drop it in there and I will show it on stream. A container ship. You almost hate them? I don't blame you. Brother, let's see. You want to go back and see more of the state? Hey, if anyone ever travels to Colorado, let me know if you guys need travel tips. I have seen a lot of not a lot of the state, but I know a lot about cool places to go here. I do a lot of camping and backpacking. I can give you tips on where to go, at least near Denver. I know a few things in the Springs, and I know one really cool canyon up in the mountains, but if you need it, let me know. Girls Under Panzer? Girls Unpanzer. Yeah, I think I've heard of that, but I've never seen it. Yes, it is a cargo ship. I was looking up cargo ships, yeah. Could have been a ship that was beached and turned outside. Yeah, I think that's what it was. There were a few photos of that looked like that same ship under different lighting. Hey Rock, how you doing? Good to see ya. And Pyro Kitty, hey, how's it going? Thanks for popping in. We're drawing ships today. Not as much fun as animals, but you know, I need to get better at non-animal things, so that's what we're doing here. Thank you all for being my accountability to make it happen. Towns outside of Denver. Yeah, there's not much to do in Denver. Yeah, Rue probably has some good suggestions too. Rue grew up here. Rue, I always tell people to go to the Red Rocks Amphitheater, and go to Golden. There's lots of stuff to do in Golden, lots of museums and interesting things and breweries, if you're into that. I really like Idaho Springs, Evergreen. The Butterfly Pavilion's kind of fun. There's a place where you can pet elk up in Evergreen that I like to tell people about. It's kind of a local secret. Estes Park is good, yep. Of course, all the national parks and stuff. There's nothing good in Denver. I mean, the only thing to do in Denver... Okay, so here's my joke that's not really a joke. The only thing people come to Denver to do is to see a show at Red Rocks or to go to the Coors Brewery tour. Neither of those are in Denver. So Denver itself, there's some museums, I guess, but I feel like there's nothing in Denver that you wouldn't find in any other city. You know, I mean, I like the museums and I like the zoo, but like not everybody, I mean, you can get that at any city, right? Like there's nothing, I feel like that's world renowned to see or do in Denver. 16th Street Mall, but it's kind of sketchy. Like I kind of don't go there. Although I don't know if Paleo Ken is still in here. He would probably know more about. He's lived here longer than me. But I heard that they cleaned up the 16th Street Mall a little bit, so that's maybe not quite as sketchy as it used to be. But the only times I go to Denver is like when I'm riding the train to get to the airport. It's like the only time I go to Denver. Evergreen, yeah. Speaking of Evergreen, you know the ship. Oh wait, what? Draw the Evergreen ship? What's the Evergreen ship? Hold on, I don't know what that is. There's enough photos of it. Oh, I saw a pin of this. Yeah, it's a cargo ship, right? G-class container ship. What is so special about this ship? Trains are cool. Yeah, this is just like a commuter train. It's not like a... There is a railroad museum in Golden. Like, there's a lot of stuff to do outside of Denver. It's just like stuff in Denver. There's not like at least that I know of. There's not a ton. Yeah, I saw this on Pinterest. I was wondering what that was. Denver Museum of Nature and Science is pretty cool. For sure. But like I said, I feel like most people when they come to Denver, they're coming to go do things in the mountains. They're not really coming to Denver, if that makes sense. Don't tell me you completely missed out on when the massive cargo ship caused a global supply chain halt because it got stuck. I think I remember hearing about that, but I don't really order things online. I don't know. I probably missed it. Ever Given. Okay, Ever Given. Well, it does say Evergreen on the side. Oh, this was during 2020. Oh, I think I do remember this. You'll be out of ideas pretty soon. The one that blocked the Suez Canal. Oh gosh. That's funny. I clearly pay attention to world news, guys. The news totally doesn't stress me out, and I definitely don't avoid paying attention to it because I just live a happier life when I don't. That wouldn't be a responsible thing to do as a modern adult, and I certainly would never.
Do with that information what you will. Sorry, guys. I'm pop culture swine and actual culture swine. What can I say? I do like the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo in Colorado Springs is really cool. The only reason to go to Denver is to experience what it was like in cities before pollution devices were put on cars during a temperature inversion. Wait, what? Please explain. I feel like the pollution in Denver is pretty standard. Are you talking about how they have like how you have to get like your engines checked for pollution or whatever? Is that what you mean? Centera is in Loveland. I don't know what Centera is, Rue. Flatiron's Mall. See, I'm just not interested in malls. Maybe I just don't pay attention to that stuff. Hey Beats, how you doing? You visit family up nearish to Netherlands. That's right, we were talking about that, Pyro Kitty. See 7 museums and fossil places. We've got some places in Denver near Colorado Springs. Nice, nice. Well, if you need any more recommendations, let me know, but I don't want to overwhelm you, Pyro Kitty. I didn't miss too much. That's good. You missed out on the funniest memes ever. Listen, 2020 was full of memes, and I was a little memed out by the end of 2020. I haven't totally recovered, to be honest. They transport live cattle on cargo ships. I didn't know that. I wouldn't have recognized that specific image. I just remember seeing images of construction equipment digging. Oh, interesting. The news does... See, that's my theory, Rock. The news will find me. The news I need to have will find me. Like, my life was not any better or worse for knowing that that was happening. Or knowing the specifics. I do remember hearing about, like, cargo issues during 2020. I just didn't look into the details. Clearly, I'm very informed. Better off making art. That's what I figure. Can you email me the purple butterfly with the wrong name? You mean from the Draw You an Animal thing? I can post it in Discord. Are you in Discord? Probably a little easier for me to just drop it in there. I can post all these in Discord if you guys want them. These are the 2 from the Draw Me an Animal game, if that's what you're talking about. Colorado has its own Buc-ee's. I know. Yeah, there's a couple of things like that up here. I feel like the whole Buc-ee's Whataburger thing is a little overblown. Growing up in DFW, I don't remember it being that big of a deal. I think it was like a kitschy Texas thing, but it wasn't like a everybody has to go there, OMG kind of a thing. I feel like it's honestly more touristy than anything, and I wonder if it's like all the people from out of state moving to Texas that are making it a big deal. I don't know. Very funny. It makes me wonder if In-N-Out's as big a deal in California. It's an outdoor mall. Yeah, see, their outdoor malls, I don't know. I guess I'm just not like, I wouldn't travel to a city to go to an outdoor mall, you know? Like, there's stuff to do in Denver, but I just wouldn't. Nothing huge in that city springs to mind other than museums and the zoo. But maybe I'm just biased. I don't know. Maybe I probably just like mountains more than I like cities. That could be part of it. Oh, time to stretch. Went and can confirm. Feels like a little slice of Texas. Yeah, that's funny. Denver puts restrictions on driving cars during a temperature inversion because the air in Denver gets trapped due to an atmosphere. Wait, what? I've never heard of this. Denver puts restrictions on driving cars during a temperature inversion. Huh. I did not know that. I do know that anytime we have a fire anywhere in the West or in Canada, it all just kind of sits on top of Denver. So if that's what you're talking about, I've definitely experienced that. But I've never heard of this. I've never heard anyone say I can't drive a car. Of course, I don't live in Denver. I live outside of Denver. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that, Eulidnan. Oh, we're supposed to be stretching. Sorry. I've already started a list of places to go on our next visit. Yeah. There's a lot to do. Yeah, I'd love to go to like Moab or Zion or something. I've never been out there to eastern Utah. Denver's just a massive Dutch oven. Yeah, please tell us more. I don't really know. I've never heard of that. Don't know how they'd be able to enforce that. Yeah. Hey, Art of DHT, how you doing? It's good to see ya. I've never heard of this. You put pictures in my general on Discord. Nice. You can also put pictures in PicShare if you want them to not get pushed up by chat. So if you post anything in general chat, fine, but just know that probably most people will miss it, so that's why we have sections like PicShare for pictures. So that's just in the sharing is caring section down below, the general chat section. But yeah, I'll take a peek. I mean, I'm always looking in Discord. I apologize that I can't comment on everybody's posts in Discord, but I am looking at them. Same thing with art share. I wish I had more time to like comment on everyone's art individually. There's just so much good art. But I do appreciate everyone sharing that stuff. Dustwellia was funny. Yeah. Yeah, no idea. But that's how that game is supposed to work. It's just tell me an animal and if I know what it is, I'll try and draw it. If I don't, I'll just draw what I think it is. What it sounds like it could be. Very fun. I got that from Monster Pie Zoe. She does a great job with it. I haven't rated into Zoe in a while. Oh, you want to print it? Oh, that's nice. I mean, I can post it. I don't know if it's print worthy, but that's kind of your call. Why is this ship so complex? What is going on? I'm just gonna sketch in these cargo thingies. Yeah, I've never heard of that either. Temperature inversion is a rare phenomenon. Yeah, I've never heard of that. When was the last time that happened that you're familiar with, you Loadin? Yeah, thank you for posting links. I am gonna look at that. I'm super curious. The pictures you posted is not art. You have no skills. That's okay. That's why we have picture share. So it's called pic share. Maybe I could extend it to picture or photo share. But it's literally just a place to drop photographs. So yeah, it's totally fine. Art share is for art. Pic share or photo share or whatever you want to call it is for pictures or photos. You can always read the channel descriptions too if you're not sure what things are for. Yeah, people are more likely to see them if you put them in the correct area, just because, like I said, general chat is just people are going to talk in there and stuff is going to get missed. So it's easier if you post it probably for you if you want people to see it. If you want me to see it, to post it in a slower channel. That's why we have those other channels. I'll see it eventually. I see everything eventually, you know. I'm always lurking in Discord. Alright, you guys, I'm struggling with this cargo ship. What the heck? Okay, let's just draw these slightly angled rectangles. Just look like bookshelves. So I'm just gonna think of them as bookshelves. Heavy wings go lighter. I know, right? Owl City! You don't hear Owl City very much anymore. I don't even know if they still play. Did they get radio play? Does anyone actually listen to the radio? Yeah, there's a lot of perspective going on. I wasn't very good about boxing and gridding. I'm trying to fix that now. I was just kind of sketching. This is why I'm so bad at graphic design. I don't think, my brain doesn't like to think in grids. And it should, like, I need to just accept that it's easier. It makes my life easier if I just think that way, but I just don't ever want to. My brain's like, organic shapes only. Why not just everything circles? That's how my brain talks, guys. To be fair, I'm not. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Kaycem! Holy cow! That is a huge raid! Thank you so much! I have no idea why you chose me to raid, but I lurk on your stream all the time. I'm honored to have you here. Welcome in, raiders. We are doing, thank you so much, Boomy, for that follow. We are doing a study of ships, and I'm struggling hardcore, so please don't look too hard, guys. We do warm-up studies Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thank you, Amaze, for blocking that ad for a second. Let me show you what I do. Kaycem, if you have any links you want to share, or if you got to run, that's totally fine. Listen, I'm not a pro streamer. I don't even know what raid ! Would do. I'm still figuring this out. Oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed right now. Thank you so much for bringing this Twitch love here. Big Ray, thank you for that follow. Yeah, your Instagram, sure. Yeah, if you guys aren't following Kaycem, fantastic artist here on Twitch. I have no idea how you found me. I'm so shocked right now. Been following Kaycem for a long time, guys, and you should too if you aren't already. Thank you, Amaze. Yes, I'm definitely frantic right now. These follows are so kind. This is the work that I do, and if you wanted to drop the link, oh, thank you. This is the work that I do, but let's look at what Kaycem's up to. By the way, hi guys, my name is Casey, not Kaycem, similar. But here's what you're missing out on if you're not following Kaycem, okay? Fantastic, fantastic character designer. I learned so much. Super educational art streamer. That's part of why I like lurking there. Just incredible work, guys. This is like a little excerpt from the stream, but you guys should seriously be following Kaycem if you want to learn how to draw, if you want to talk art with people in the industry. I'm just going to scroll down because it's all incredible. Thank you again so much. Wow. And I hope we got a shout out, but if not, let's make sure we do it again. How are you guys? How was your stream? I hope you had fun. Hi, I'm Oxy. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of people. A lot of art people. I'm kind of newer to art Twitch, guys, so thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the love. I appreciate that. Anyway, this is what I do here on, oh my gosh, you guys, on Twitch. I will say thank you in a minute. But I'm trying to get into book illustration. I'm trying to get into children's books. So this is my work that I'm pitching to agents and art directors and publishing houses pretty soon here. I've done these on Twitch. Oh my gosh, anonymous gifter. Oh my gosh, Melimini, hello. Oh my gosh, who did that? Thank you so much. That was so kind. Wow. I don't know if my alerts are working correctly. I think I broke them. I think oh no. Hold on. Okay, so this one still plays too many times. I apologize. This is my silly screaming alien baby gif that I made, and it plays on repeat because people I had it broken for a long time. Anyway, it's a long story. I'm just gonna keep showing you art. Sorry, I'm a little flustered. Anyway, this is the work that I do, and I also do creature design sometimes. I'm shaking slightly. This is really intimidating. Okay. Here's some of the creature design work that I do if you want to see. We're actually doing this on Wednesday. It's a sea slug dragon series that I've been working on. We look at sea slugs and we design. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so overwhelmed. Thank you so much for all the follows. I am gonna thank you by name in just a second. Lagum Court. It's so not stressful. It's like good stress, but it's overwhelming. Thank you so much. Anyway, so we'll look at sea slugs, we'll kind of nerd out about them, and then we will design some stuff. I'm just not gonna look at chat for a second. I'm sorry, I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm not used to this many people hanging out with me. I'm not cool like Kaycem and have like hundreds of people saying hi all the time. I used to stream back in 2017 and I stopped for a while because, oh my gosh, you guys, thank you for the follows. Seriously, I'm a little overwhelmed. I stopped streaming because I was intimidated by Art Twitch because you guys are all so awesome. And I'm trying to get back into it this year and not be intimidated. So thank you for the follows. Thank you for the raid. Once again, Kaycem, I'm sure you had to run, but I super appreciate you choosing me of all the people you could have chosen to raid into. This is the work that I do. So if you're into creature design, I also do sculpting. Oh my gosh. My giant face. Let me get away from that. We do sculpting streams at the end of the month, like once a month. Oh, there it goes. It finally focused. This is my Parasaurolophus. Thank you, Dark Beats. And I'm so sorry if anyone's been saying hi to me. I will scroll back up and try and talk to people. I love getting to know people on Twitch, so please feel free to stick around and let me know who you are and if you're an artist, especially if you're on Twitch. But I sculpted this on stream, I painted it on stream, and I'm going to start a new one at the end of this month. And this will be available on Ko-fi. Yeah, dinosaurs! We have dinosaur emotes. Anyway, so I wish I could do more sculpting. I have a part-time job. I'm not a full-time artist right now. I'd like to be someday. Let me get this off my massive face. So sorry. I don't know what else to show you guys. Oh, warm-up streams. So that's what we're doing right now. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is when we do those streams. But yeah, I'm panicking slightly, Rue. I do have panicking dinosaur emotes for anybody who's seen Prehistoric Planet. Feels really appropriate right now. Yesterday we did marsupials. I'm definitely more of an animal person. I feel super comfortable with animals. I'm trying to get better at other things though, so that I can enhance, you know, my portfolio. I want to do more like backgrounds and objects and humans and things that are going to get me work in the industry. So that's the whole point of these warm-up streams. So if anyone ever wants to join, it's actually kind of a draw along too. So I do have a Discord. We're actually about to get into the warm-up sharing section of the stream, where people in chat can draw along with me and can submit their work as long as it's a study. I'll show it on stream. We also do like monthly. Oh, your son got excited. Here, I'll show it again. I used to be an elementary school art teacher too, guys. So I'm work safe. I'm family friendly. So if you have kids, you're welcome to watch with the kiddos here. Thank you for that follow, Des Cato. Sorry if I messed up your name. I am gonna try and say everyone's name. Oops, sorry, I'm bad at Twitch. I clicked the wrong thing. Here you go, kiddo. Dinosaurs are great. In fact, if you want, I can show you some others too. Sorry, I'm just shaking slightly. This is really flattering. Thank you. This is incredible. Thank you so much for all the follows and for the subs and just everything. Warm-ups have to be drawn from reference. Yes, that's true. You want your warm-up studies. The whole point is to go to the art gym, like we keep saying. Or let me see if I figure out how to get back there. That's why, oh shoot, I messed up my thingy. Hold on. Really good at Twitch, guys. Totally not a noob. That's why we say we are getting the bad drawings out. The idea is that it takes 1,000 bad drawings to make one good drawing of something. So I'm trying to get those out, and you guys are my accountability buddies. So, surprise, you're at the art gym. If you want to join in, feel free. It's okay, I'm doing great. Thanks, Junk Tomato. My heart rate is lowering slightly, so that's exciting. But I was going to show you guys, I don't always do animals. Sometimes we do environmental stuff. So like we're actually doing another cloud study like this one coming up later this month. So if you want to learn how to do environments, like I'm still learning too. I'm not a pro. I'm trying to be a pro. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. But man, I'm so honored to have you guys. Wow, this is a lot of people in my stream, especially art people. I'm so excited. Once again, if you are an art streamer, I'm trying so hard to meet more artists here on Twitch. So I would love, love, love to know if you stream, if you do art, especially if you do work safe art. I'm always looking for like great targets and stuff. So you Loden, you're very kind. Okay, it looks like it's calmed down a little. So I'm gonna thank everybody who just followed me. Thank you so much. It really means the world. Seriously. Okami Ghost. Hey, I had an old screen name using Okami as well. Nice to have you. And oh no, I don't know if I know how to say your name. Joker? Octogeisha, thank you so much for that follow as well. Tixo... Tick... I'm gonna call you Tick. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at names sometimes. But thank you for the follow. And Stream Watcher's Art. Thank you, that's a great name. Liber Ghost and Potato, amazing name. That song is gonna be stuck in my head all day now. Babes Boo and Jumpsuits. Oh my gosh, so many follows, you guys. Thank you so much. You're pushing me up toward my follower goal. Our Twitch is amazing. I am just overwhelmed by the support here. Your name isn't even readable. Yeah, I tried. I was just like, Jork? I don't know. I'm just gonna call you Jork if that's okay. Billy DeComet, and thank you so much for that follow as well. And Nyanobi and Savacat and Kyrnox Arcade? Is that how you say it? Thank you so much for your follow. Alpha Rules and T-Sips. And whoever that anonymous gifter was, thank you. Jada Mel and Jensen and J Jack Draws. Sounds like there are some artists in here. Very exciting. Grand Blue, everybody. Blah 505. Thank you so much for those follows. It means a lot. Oh my gosh, holy cow. Kaycem. Oh my gosh, Kaycem. Thank you for following me. I'm very flattered. Junk Tomato and Boomy. Holy cow, there's so many! Oh my gosh, you guys are like pushing me toward my follower goal. Holy cow. Cleverly done. Yeah, Logumcore, I'm counting on you because I have no idea what's happening with that. I only speak English, I'm sorry. Teresa Linab and Chuba and Lumikaz and Big Ray. Oh my gosh, so many, you guys. Okay, that was a lot of people. Thank you. So I guess I'll just keep drawing ships and struggling. So if you guys don't mind, I am gonna struggle for a minute. If you don't mind, yeah. I don't know, yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm getting flummoxed. Let's move back to what we're doing here. I was trying to show you guys some of what I do. I promise it's not just drawing ships poorly all the time. That's just what we chose today. Anyway, I'm struggling to draw this cargo ship, so feel free to use the if you did get a gift sub, enjoy your cheese. We do bits of cheese here for our channel points. My chat just recently talked me into playing a game on Twitch soon, so if you've ever played Journey, I've never played it. I've never played a game on Twitch. But chat has insisted that I should, so if you like Journey, and if you know anything about games on Twitch, and you want to come watch me do that, that's gonna happen on a Sunday sometime. That's my only day off, so that's the day I tend to stream. Yeah, I hope so, Junk Tomato. I'm trying to improve. It's definitely not my forte, so I apologize for any horrible arting that's happening. I'm definitely not as proficient as Kaycem. So I don't, oh, thank you. I actually didn't realize I had a merch alert, PJ. I think the one you're looking for is store or Redbubble. I think. I don't remember actually. I know Redbubble works. And then I have a Ko-fi. So if anyone is looking for merch, these are the ones you should probably use. I didn't even know that. See, I'm so bad at Twitch. I didn't even know I had a merch command. I'm trying, guys. Anyway, I'll try not to ramble nervously at all of you. How is everyone doing? How was your Tuesday? I hope it's going well. Oh, thank you. Thank you, TikTok. Is it Tikokso? I'm not sure how you want me to say your name, but thank you. That's really, really kind. You know, Art Twitch has been really nice to me. I still don't know how Kaycem found me, but I'm flattered and honored. Yeah, it's supposed to be a really pretty very artistic game. So we'll see. It's been on, people have told me to play it. I've just never done it on Twitch, and chat keeps telling me not to be concerned about Game Twitch. I am a little concerned about Game Twitch. But again, if anyone's an artist in chat, I love seeing what people are doing. You can join my Discord to share art if you'd like to. Like I said, I am work safe, so just make sure whatever you're sharing is work safe. Yeah. We also do a monthly art showcase. We actually just had one yesterday. So if you want to share your work on stream, a good way to do that would be to participate in the showcase. So you can start submitting now for the next showcase if you'd like to. I think I'm just going to do a color study on this because oh boy. On merch you can tip me? Oh. I do have so we have bits for tips, and then there's also, I don't even know, PJ, if I have all that stuff set up correctly, to be honest. The list of things I need to do on Twitch is pretty long. Still. You'd think I would have been better. It's so funny that Kaycem rated me. I was just talking about Kaycem yesterday on stream. Dark Bites, thank you so much for that follow. Please don't judge me too harshly, chat. I know these are bad ships, but I'm trying to get the bad drawings out, so I'm just trying to remind myself of that. I'm learning here, so if you want to learn alongside me, feel free to join it. We are going to do the showcase of warm-up sketches in about, we'll say about 10 minutes or so. And then, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I normally do streams on Mondays and Wednesdays in the afternoon, but on Tuesdays I only do my warm-up streams in the morning. Jork, I don't know how to pronounce what you're saying. Just please make sure whatever you're saying is work safe if you're not speaking English. Typically I prefer English, but if somebody could translate. That sounds like you and Lagumcore are talking, that's fine. I trust Lagumcore. Lagumcore's been on for a while. Just as long as somebody can chat with you. I feel bad when people speak another language and I don't know how to say anything to them. So I'm glad somebody can talk to you. No, it's fine, Jork. It's totally fine. I missed that. Like I said, Twitch noob. Not a pro. It takes me a minute to notice things. Please ignore. Please ignore, you're fine. It's not like a rule or anything. It's mostly just I want to make sure that somebody's see. Where can I buy the Griffin comic? So the Griffin comic is not for sale yet, for anybody who's curious. We actually did a read-along of this the other day. I have a book dummy pitch that I'm going to be pitching to agents and art directors. There is an ad coming up in about 10 seconds, so just so you know, we do 3 minutes of ads once an hour. So if you have a sub, you don't have to worry about it, or if you have turbo. But if you are without, just take this opportunity to stretch. We can do some carpal tunnel stretches if you guys want. Holy cow, you guys pushed me over... You guys pushed me to 1,600 followers, you guys! Ah! Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay, let's do our stretches before I hyperventilate. The ads already ran. Oh. Sorry. My thing just said they were starting. I give up on Twitch. I don't know how to work this thing. You guys, I just exist here. Thank you for hanging out with me anyway. Kinda has a translator. No way, does it really? Cool to see. Oh, nice, Boomy. Welcome on in. Yeah, there's actually, I have a few people from Poland here too. Quite a few Europeans. Maybe not here today, but I know that they lurk on me sometimes. I got raided a couple of times by, oh, I forget how to say his name. Generator Friday? I don't know how to say it exactly. But that was really cool. And they're all from Poland. Okay, let's color this thing so I can stop looking at this terrible sketch. I think I'll keep the getting the bad art out tip. Yeah! No, that's the whole idea. Is Tixoko? I might just call you Tick if that's okay, if that's not offensive. Yeah, that's the whole idea, is that, you know, most artists, we struggle to find time to do studies. We all know we should be doing studies, like that's how you get better. That's part of what we call it the art gym. It's kind of like going to the gym. Sometimes it's hard to do that without an accountability partner. So anybody who joins me on these, I just consider you guys my accountability buddies. You guys are the reason I'm doing this. I would not do it otherwise. I know I wouldn't, because I didn't for years when I was freelancing. Just didn't make the time. You know, I always found excuses to not draw from reference. And so by setting up a time to do it, it's kind of like, hey, if you're somebody who's been looking for the opportunity to improve and you need some people to do it with, maybe we're your people. I don't know. Maybe we're not, and that's fine too. Oh, no, it's okay, Lagencore. Please, talk in whatever language is easiest. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. You just never know when you get rated. Sometimes I've been in streams where people come in and start saying inappropriate things in another language, hoping that the mods won't have time to translate. But I trust you. You're fine. Yeah. Continue on. Ignore me, please. Don't let me interrupt. Let's see. What was I saying? Oh yeah. But the idea is that it takes, like I said, 1,000 bad drawings to make a good one, and a very cheesy way of thinking about it is the journey of 1,000. The journey to The journey to a good drawing starts with 1,000 bad ones, or whatever that 1,000. I'm too flustered to say my quote right. Ignore me. Just ignore me. I'm just gonna paint. Too many people. Stressed. Only slightly stressed. Let's skip this song. Probably you guys don't want to hear Rockapella's Carmen Sandiego. Also, fair warning, my music is super random. This is more standard. True. So the mods can moderate is a good practice in the stream. It doesn't have to be. Like, I don't mind if people are speaking their own language. Like I said, we've had a Polish raid before, and there was a lot of people speaking non-English. I don't know. I don't know, Malimini. What do you think? I'm new at this. I don't know. Make it till you make it is what Mochi says. Yeah, for sure. No, please. It's fine. I don't mind. You guys can... It's fine. Please ignore me. I feel bad. Let's see. It's better to know when you're bad at art than not being able to work on improvements. It's better to know... It's better to know when you're bad at art than not... Oh, I see what you're saying. Because if you think you're good at something, you're not going to try to improve. Oh, yeah. Well, to me, I think of art as like, you never arrive. Like, there's always more to learn, you know? That's kind of part of the fun. You know, once it stops being a bit of a challenge, I think that's where a lot of art block comes from, personally, is when you don't, you know, you don't feel like you're not challenging yourself. You're kind of drawing the same thing over and over. That's why I'm drawing ships today. I don't draw ships. I draw dragons and dinosaurs and animals and adventure scenes. Like, I'm not good at those things because I haven't spent time studying. And I think the real trick with art, the way I like to think of it is, ooh, sorry, there's loud sound outside. I'm really jumpy now that I've been raided. The way I like to think of it is, you know, it's really easy, especially in a time of social media. Like, you can look at what other people are doing and feel really disheartened and like defeated and discouraged about how far you have to go, like how far ahead somebody is, or like how much more advanced somebody is. And that can start to feel like a weight on top of you, right? Like, it just kind of It just kind of feels like this thing you're carrying that feels like insurmountable. I think the trick with art is to flip that on its end and get excited about what's possible, you know, and to make that like a fire underneath you rather than a weight over you. So that's kind of something that I have had to repeat to myself for years. You know, social media is rough. It makes you really doubt your ability to succeed. There are a lot of really skilled people out there, but the great news about art is that it's a skill. It's not a talent, and that's a hill I will die on. I would say it's like 99.9% skill. It's training your observation eye. So that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to train our observation eye to like notice things, to ask questions. We talk a lot here about the difference between copying versus studying a reference. So when we're doing these warm-up streams, it's important to ask questions like, well, what is this shape? Like, what is it attached to? Why is it like that? What is the wind doing that's making this sail move like this? Instead of focusing, like hyper-focusing on just copying line for line. You're not, like, copying is still a skill, and if you're trying to do hyper-realism, definitely a valuable one, but it's not the same skill as studying. Studying is asking questions, and the more questions you ask, the more you're gonna log that away in your brain to pull out later. Like if I go to design a boat later, I can think about, oh, you know, why did the sail connect here? Oh, because it had to make sure the boat didn't capsize, so it had to connect here with this little line. So if I design a ship, I have to remember to include that. You know, there's things like that. If you're asking questions as you're drawing, you're going to start slowly learning things about all sorts of stuff. Sorry, that kid just screamed this song. Ah! Sorry guys, Twitch noob. Remember, not a pro. Anyway, hopefully that makes sense. But that's kind of what we talk about a lot around here during warm-up streams. And for anyone who's been here before, you've definitely heard those rants a time or two. So I apologize. You can do both, asking questions as you're copying. Well, I think it's more about, it might sound like semantics, but copying, you can do both, but I think they're two different skill sets that need their own attention. I think it's hard to do both. Eventually, I think if you're copying, you're going to fall into the pattern of just copying, and you're not actually going to be curious as curious as you could be. Like one of the things, it's easier to show on something I feel more proficient at. So like one of the things I talk about a lot is when we do these animal studies, for example, we do a quick study of the skeleton. I'm personally not trying to copy every single bone and line and structure and form on the skeleton. What I'm trying to do is learn the proportions. I'm trying to learn where things go underneath the skin so that when I go to actually draw the animal with skin, I know what I'm looking at. You know, because I drew, for example, this little, shoot, I'm on the wrong layer. Because I drew this little bone, I saw, okay, this leg bone's super short here and really long here. So now when I'm looking at this, I know that I'm looking at a knee right here because I asked a question. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Kiwi Mush. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, they're both important skills. They're just going to serve different purposes. So, yeah. Anyway, I wish we were drawing animals today for all of our guests because I feel way more confident about animals. Anyway, all right, back to my very not confident ships. I definitely fall, for example, like because I'm not confident with my ship structures, I am falling into more copying here, I think. And it's a little frustrating. Like I'm trying to break out of that. I don't really want to copy. I want to learn. So, animals on boats. We've done that before, actually. Ngoy, when I had to do, we did cars, and then I ended up putting animals in the cars because I was like, oh, it's also invasive species week. Let's draw invasive species riding cars so that I feel motivated to draw these cars. Yeah, we've done that. And if anyone wants to see those VODs, those are up on YouTube. If anyone's a YouTube person, you can check out all the VODs from those streams and draw along if you'd like to, or not. That's fine too. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Ricodactylus, hello. How are you? It's so good to see you. I'm doing well. I'm just now coming down from being slightly overwhelmed. We just got a really big raid from Kaycem, which I cannot believe that happened. I feel like Kaycem's one of those artists on Twitch. I was like, well, never going to be on their radar because they're just so big. Flattered, frankly. And if somebody in chat recommended me as a raid, thank you. I don't know. Again, I have no idea how Kaycem found me. Super flattered. We got to get you back to whelmed. Oh no, I'm okay, Ricodactylus, really, honestly. I don't need to be whelmed. I'm on their radar. Oh my gosh, Mayor of Canada. You know what happens when you make a pun around here. Gotta have some cheese. Yeah, Ricudactylus, this was basically me for the first like 5 minutes. That was a lot. But I'm excited. I'm hoping some of the folks that are hanging out or that have followed, I hope I get to know some of you guys. Like I said, one of my big goals this year is to get to know more artists here on Twitch. Oh, thank you, Lagmcore. That is a great point. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. So we're going to be doing a kind of like, I guess, a charity stream. Yeah. I'm not really sure what the details are yet. You looked in. Hold on. That's a good one too. So there's this animal that's going extinct. It's called the vaquita. There's less than 10 of them in the wild that they know of right now. It's pretty dire. They only live in a really small section of the coastline of Mexico. It's like in between. It's like the Baja coast, and basically, they keep getting caught in fishing nets, and that's the main problem. Everything else is totally fine. And there's the Save the Vaquita Day coming up on September. Shoot, I want to say the right one. It's a Saturday. I believe it's September 7th. Yeah, September 7th. So I'm going to be working with porpoise.org to do like a raising awareness stream on Twitch. So if you are into learning about animals that need our help, I think it'd be really cool to kind of spread some awareness on Twitch about it. Because, you know, there's a lot of generous people here on Twitch. It's kind of crazy. And I feel like Twitch, frankly, I kind of think like Twitch could save the vaquita if enough people knew about it. Anyway, they're super cute. They're called the pandas of the sea. Let me show you what they look like really fast. We're gonna watch some videos and talk about them and learn how to draw a vaquita. I'll probably do a study, like a how to draw vaquitas day that day. But they're really cute and they're really small. Streaming with a porpoise, that's exactly right. They call them the pandas of the sea, obviously, because of these markings. And they're very little. You can see the size of these guys. This is a full-grown vaquita. If you want more information, I think we found out they actually stream here on Twitch. Porpoise.org, I think, is what they are. Yep. I'm almost positive. Hopefully I just shouted out the right person. Yes, I did. So that's where you can catch their streams. And then purpose.org has a whole thing about Save the Vaquita Day. Here we go. Save the Vaquita. So if anybody wants to learn more about them, if you'd like to do like an event stream with me, I'm going to be streaming that day. I'd love to get like a little list of people who are interested in doing a vaquita themed stream to them. And maybe they can do like a, I know they also do the mammal, they are precious, aren't they? Here, I'll keep them up. They also do the mammal, what is the name of that? It's one of the zoos and aquarium streams here on Twitch that they run. It's called Marine Mammal Rescue. Yeah, so they also run Marine Mammal Rescue. So if you've ever donated to Marine Mammal Rescue, you are donating to porpoise.org. But it'd be really cool to do some kind of like Twitch-wide event on that day. So I'm not a big streamer, obviously, like I don't have any kind of pull, but I'm trying to spread awareness. And if you know anybody who you think would be interested, let me know or reach out to porpoise.org. But I'd be happy to share the resources that I've gotten so far. It'd be cool to make some vaquita-themed art to have people reacting to videos about what's going on with them. They're really sweet, you know? They're cuties, and they're going to be gone soon, and we can do something about it, you know? I just think people don't know anything about them. So anyway, there's my little thank you, Lagmcore. I appreciate that. We'll be talking more about that, and I'll be posting updates on my Discord about more information. I'm still waiting to hear back from the Porpoise.org people. But if I could come to them with like a list of streamers who are interested in doing a vaquita themed stream, whether it be art or science or, you know, makers and crafters, you know, whatever you do on Twitch. If I know there's people who do podcasts, spread the word and let me know if anyone wants to join in. Thanks, the Art of DHT. They are adorable, aren't they? I know, it's so sad that they're going extinct, and it's just such a fixable problem. We just need better patrols, basically, to keep people from using these illegal nets that they're using, and possibly even create some ecotourism. Ecotourism is has provably a great way to get local people invested in protecting wildlife. So there's just, yeah, there's a lot that could be done with a little bit of cash. So anyway, yeah, maybe. I don't, look, I just met Kaycem, like officially. I don't know if I'd want to ask that. If anyone in chat thinks Kaycem would be interested, I think he would definitely have a way better platform than I would. But I also don't want to impose. I always feel like that's an awkward thing to, like, hey, let me, you know, here's this issue I care about. Will you please talk about it? Like, I don't want to put that on anybody. But if anyone is interested, or thinks he or any other streamers you know of, like I said, I'm pretty new to Twitch, so I don't really know. I'm not really well connected. I don't know people here. But I'd hope to. I'd like to one day. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. I do like the lighting in this boat. Every time we do pictures and like images I'm not super confident about, I try to find something that I really enjoy about it. You can pass it on. I'd appreciate it if you would, but no pressure. I also don't want to impose. I don't want him to regret, you know, rating me or anything. Like, oh, everyone started bugging me about this Vikita thing. I don't know. Not everybody cares as much, I guess, and I don't want to put anyone on the spot. Whew. Aw, out of net. Thank you. Help, what are hashtags? Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Claire, how you doing? Oh, speaking of somebody who knows a lot of people on Twitch. Oh, no, you're good on that. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. How long have I been streaming, Nadaski asks. That's a good question. I started streaming in 2017, but I kind of stopped because, like I said, I was kind of intimidated by Twitch. I didn't really talk to anybody. I was too intimidated to like interact. I basically just like turned on the camera and drew, and whoever found me found me. And that was pretty much how I did Twitch for years. And then I kind of petered off in 2019, actually 2018. There was a lot of upheaval in my life at that time, and I kind of stopped doing a lot of art for the most part. Oh, I don't know how to. Hashtags are impossible. Claire, I don't know. But yeah, I basically stopped. I just dealt with life things for a while, and then I got back into it last year, and I was going to actually start trying to interact on Twitch and like really start doing things that I'd planned on doing prior. And then I had some health stuff that came up last year that kind of took precedence and kind of took over my life for most of the year. So I feel like a lot of things got put on pause, unfortunately. I just ignored that tugboat. Sorry, guys. Bad example of how to draw. But this year I decided, you know, all the health stuff, like I'm fine, everything's okay now. But I'm trying to make up for it this year. So this year I decided to start trying to actually interact and make a schedule and stick to it and like have themed streams. And I started doing that back in February. So I guess I'm not sure if that answers your question, but it's sort of like intermittent streaming until this year, I would say. I didn't really have a schedule until pretty recently. Forget that tugboat. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Geiger. Claire Burr, we were just talking, I don't know, I thought about asking Danny about this. I might DM you don't have to answer now. But I know he likes doing animal themed streams. I'm going to be doing something with Save the Vaquita Day on September 7th. I was going to maybe see if he wanted to do something about it too. I know the tugboat is tiny. But do you think that would be... I don't want to bother him either. I don't know. I never know. I never know if I'm a bother or not. I feel like I perpetually am a bother, so... Anyway, if you have any tips, feel free to... You don't have to say anything here, but... feel free to let me know if you think that's a terrible idea. And then I won't do it. But yeah, as far as tagging for videos, I can't even figure out how to tag my images on Instagram, quite frankly. I'm glad that nobody else noticed the tugboat forgetfulness on my part. I am naturally a little more introverted, yes, which is part of why I get a little flustered when I get raided, but it's also part of why I was intimidated by Twitch. But I'm trying to be better about it this year, so... Alright, we're just making a mess here. Don't mind this. Oh, no worry, Tix. I might call you Tix. It's really late. Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out and saying hi and for the follow. Thank you to everybody who decided to follow me and join my little humble corner of Twitch. Like I said, if anyone wants to hang out with me in between streams... Oh, you know what? I need to go look at... It's already 12:30. We have a Discord here. I'm gonna go in there and dig around and find the warm-up stuff that you guys in chat have been doing. And we'll show that on stream. We do this every single warm-up stream. It's always kind of a draw along. So if you ever want to come back and draw along, feel free. No pressure. You can also just hang out and watch too. I love the colors in this picture. I don't love the ship. Don't think I did the best job, but yeah, colors are nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the warm-up art section and go see what you guys have been up to for the last hour or so. As always, you don't have to draw ships or whatever I'm drawing. You can choose your own theme. I just have a suggested theme because this is what I'm choosing to focus on today. But never feel obligated to do the exact same thing I'm doing. Alright, anyway. We're just gonna call this, we're gonna call this done, I think. Yeah, see ya. Thanks for being here. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here for myself and look and see what you guys have done. So we are entering into the sharing part of the warm-up stream. If you are in chat and you did participate, feel free to speak up in chat. If you have something you'd like to say about your piece, or if you stream, let us know so people know where to follow you. Yeah, I'm gonna call it on this. I don't love it. It's okay, but yeah, as long as it's a study, just make sure if you put it in the warm-up section that it is a study. It needs to be something that you were looking at reference to draw. It doesn't have to be a ship. We also have all kinds of other channels in the Discord, but for now, let's look and see what you guys have done. So the way this works when we get to this part of the warm-up stream is basically I just go to the last place, like where I posted my sketch. Again, it's over here in stream events in the warm-up section. If you didn't use a reference, you just want to share some art, we do have down here the sharing is caring section. There's an art share right here. So that's where you can put any kind of art you want to share that isn't from reference. For the warm-up studies, those showcases are just for studies. But if you want to be a part of the monthly art showcase, there's also a stream event for that. So we do have all kinds of options. Just feel free to click around and read stuff. Anyone's welcome. You don't have to be an artist. We have musicians, we have writers, we have all kinds of people in the Discord. But the way it works is I go to the last warm-up sketch that I did. This is from yesterday's marsupial study. And I'm just going to basically show everything that's in chat below that, as long as it is a study from reference. And so mods, if any mods are keeping an eye on that for me, just make sure that there's nothing not work safe that shows up in there. I do ask that even if you're not studying what I'm studying, that it still stays work safe. Just because that's, you know, Twitch TOS and also just kind of my vibe. So thank you guys for respecting that. But the first one we have here is from Amazing Fan 15, our wonderful mod. If you guys aren't following Amazing Fan 15 and you'd like to, find some more artists here on Twitch. He just started streaming recently. We talked him into it. He does a lot of character design, animation sometimes, comic book work, all kinds of things. He's fantastic. Really nice line and structure drawing here. You're so good at geometry. People, geometry. Is there anything you can't draw, maybe? He's become too powerful, chat. He's become too powerful. Great shapes, great proportion, great perspective. You, as always, you're able to do a lot with line. It's always very impressive, for sure. And I'm not flattering you. He is very powerful. See, I'm not the only one who thinks that. Thank you so much for participating. Oh, we got a little Dancy Duck emote there. I still need to figure out what to do with the Discord boost. Oh, and then we have Rue. Rue is another streamer here on Twitch. Has been hanging out with us a lot lately. I'm super honored to have you, Rue. And thank you for participating. This looks, again, you guys, too powerful, both of you. Look at this ship. Guys, this is such a good drawing. You really just launched yourself into this really complicated image and totally killed it. Amazing, Rue. And your colors, as always, are just some of my favorites. Man, look at the values and the shadows here. Again, just a super well-structured image. If you guys aren't following Rue, I know you stream, so if I know you stream, I'll shout you out. Really captured the chonk, right? Yeah, you guys go give Yangularoo a follow. You won't regret it. Really sweet person, very chill streams. Just nice art vibes. It's a good time over there. And plus you get to see how she does all this. It's really, really cool. I'm just like, you just really nailed. I mean, I could tell you were really looking at that reference, and you teach me how to be patient with stuff like this, because I get so impatient. I just want to like be done with the drawing, and I really struggle to sit down and like think about shape. This is such a good drawing, Rue. Well done. And Amaze coming in hot with another one. Awesome. I forget what this type of boat is called, but I'm glad somebody used this reference. I thought it was a pretty cool boat. Again, you just got your structure so solid. Vehicles are intimidating, and I don't know how to tackle them. If you haven't noticed, Rue, I'm easily intimidated, if that has not been made abundantly clear during the raid and on my streams. Just my general history with avoiding Twitch. Everything is scary. That's pretty much my brain all the time. This looks great, Amaze. I love the shape of these sails, too. What a great drawing. I mean, again, your proportions are excellent. You did a fantastic job. Seriously, you rushed a lot. Well, it doesn't show. When I rush, I make scribbles, so I feel like you did not rush. And it looks fantastic. Charzia. Yeah, seriously, fire for sure. This is a cool picture. Do I have this picture? I might need this picture. Where did you get this? So when you post these, by the way, you don't have to show the reference unless you want to. It is sometimes helpful to see, but you can also just post your study. It's pretty clear when someone has used reference versus when it's from imagination, so... man, Charzia. The structure, again, you guys, in the geometry, how do you do this? Like, my brain is tired just looking at all this detail. Are you using straight line tool, or are you just really good at straight lines? I don't understand. Please teach me. Charzia, you guys, does not stream yet. I've heard a little birdie told me that birdie's name is Charzia. That they might be streaming soon. So if you want to get ahead of the curve and give Charzia a follow, I can't imagine that you will regret it. You trained your hand well. Yeah, seriously, you did. It looks really fantastic. Look at the waves. Look at those brush strokes and how you got the ripples and the reflections in there. Holy cow. This is so good. Great lighting, great structural drawing. Like, you are also too powerful. Everyone is too powerful in my Discord. And this is why I do these, because you guys motivate me. Like, now I want to draw more ships, and I don't like drawing ships, Charzia. Like, look at what you've done. Oh, it's so good. It's so good, Charzia. Man. Oh, another one, of course. Another amazing one. This is so good. And this perspective. Oh my gosh, you accomplished so much in the time it took me to like make chicken scratches. I'm so jelly. Yeah, they have a great glow, don't they, Lagumcore? Maybe today, if you don't chicken out, wait for streaming? Really? Oh, awesome. Let us know in Discord if you do go live, please. I'll be keeping an eye on it. Charzia, you're fantastic, a draftsman. I hope you know that. I would love to see how you work, because I feel like I want to absorb the skill set that you have to just like make things look so there. So you make it look easy. You make it look easy, and this is not easy. This is like years of study. Hoping to get there someday myself, but it's really inspiring to see you and Amaze and Rue and just everybody who participates in these. So cool to see this art from you guys. Thank you so much for drawing with me. Thank you for holding me accountable at the art gym today, guys. I would not have done this without you guys. If anyone wants to post, if you just got here from the raid, you're like, shoot, I didn't have time to finish my boat, I wanted to submit something, I'm gonna post my sketches in here after the stream, and then anything below my sketches is what I will show at the end of stream next time. So don't feel like you missed out. I do this, like I said, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Actually, you know what, tomorrow, I am gonna have to skip tomorrow morning. So I kind of lied a little bit. We have some company that kind of surprised me coming into town, and I canceled tomorrow's warm-up stream. So won't be doing warm-ups tomorrow, but I will be on stream in the afternoon on Wednesday doing Sea Slip Dragons. And then we'll be back to our regular schedule next week with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday warm-ups. So any warm-ups you do basically from now until Monday, I will show at the end of stream on Monday. So do some studies, guys. I'd love to show them off, you know? No rush, you got lots of time. I gotta recover from the raid, I do. I just now finally calmed down. So, man, thank you again, everybody who came in from Kaycem's stream. Thank you, even if you didn't know you were here and you were just lurking because you were lurking. Thank you to the follows. You guys pushed me over 1,600 followers. You guys, that's so crazy. I just hit 1,500 followers not even that long ago. Like, I still haven't figured out when to do my 5 days a week stream from that. And my next goal is 17, and we're already like less than 100 people away. That's insane. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody who hung out. Thank you again, whoever suggested me as a raid for Kaycem, or if Kaycem just found me. Thank you. Super flattered. And I'm gonna try and find a work-safe art streamer to send this Twitch love onto. That's like one of my favorite parts about Twitch, is getting to send this kind of stuff on. So thank you for hanging out. If you have a few minutes to hang out for the next raid, I'd love to send this on to an art streamer here on Twitch. Oh, thank you, Boomy. I'm really glad you like my stream. It's not as structured as Kaycem. He really knows what he's doing. Like I said, I just kind of exist over here. But I appreciate you guys being here. You know what? You know who we should raid into? Who we haven't raided in a while. Let me make sure he's doing something something pretty work safe. But I think you guys will really like. Let's see what's he working on. This looks pretty work safe, I think. You guys, we're gonna raid into Shiratoshi. I haven't raided Shiratoshi in like almost a month, I think. And he's always doing fantastic work. He's a newer streamer. Still, cheese is not a command, no. He's a newer streamer here on Twitch. And we kind of recently stumbled across him, and I think he's incredible, and I think it's insane that he does not have more people that know about him. So if you guys don't mind hanging out for just a second to go say hi to Shura, fantastic artist here on Twitch, a friend of the stream. I'm gonna give him a little shout out just in case anybody doesn't have time to hang out for the raid, but feel free to go give him a follow. And yeah, let's go raid another new streamer, guys. Let's send this Twitch love on. I love it so much. Yeah, exactly, Rue. That's part of the fun of art Twitch. That's part of why I like Twitch so much better than like Instagram or Twitter for artists. I think it's just a way better way to meet people, to get your work out there, to find your audience. It's safer for all kinds of reasons I'm not going to get into. Cough, cough, AI, cough, cough. Anyway, let's go say hi to Shiratoshi. He usually picks great raids as well, so I'm sure if you stick around, you'll find another cool artist. But thank you again, you guys, so much for being here. Thank you for the follows and the subs and everything, and hopefully I'll catch you around. The Discord link is above, but let's go say hi to Shura. See you next time. Bye!